Well, good evening and welcome to Fred Brown Stadium here in Defiance, Ohio on a wonderful Thursday night program for the kickoff for the Defiance versus Napoleon. It's going to be one of those hot nights. Jerry, let's get a quick rundown of what you got for this year's season.
Well, basically, they're battling for the Crescent News River Rock. That's been going on for the last 2 years. And tonight, Defiance comes into a season where kind of uncertainty, a lot of young guys, not a lot of size coming in after a 1-9 season from last year. But just wanted to mention some of the seniors, or all the seniors tonight for Defiance. We've got running back Nick Lopez, tight end Cameron Schenkel. We got Jacob Botek, who's the kicker tonight.
Right.
Nick Vittorio at linebacker. Austin Castillo.
Castillo. Yeah.
Joey Caceres.
Right.
Justin Colley, Shallis Beatty, Max Glassford, Nick Rath, and Mike Mansfield. All the seniors for Defiance playing their last game this year against the Napoleon Wildcats. So they got the alma mater going on tonight. We'll be back here shortly for some play-by-play for the kickoff.
And we'll get that going. We'll get everybody on the cameras all hot and ready. And hopefully Mr. Blank's running the switch tonight. He's got us covered. So stick around. Watch some football with Defiance here at Fred Brown Stadium.
We ask that you please rise for the presentation of our colors by Defiance VFW Post 3360, and then join us in the singing of our national anthem.
Well, that's our pregame warm-up for the band as they got done with the alma mater and then stepped right into the Star Spangled Banner. I hope you all were able to raise your hands and put them over your heart and take off your lid and get ready to go. Jerry, we're going to be looking at some good football on a Thursday night, right?
Yeah, opening night 2011, and always a barn burner. Been the last 2 years at least for the Defiance Napoleon game, but want to go over some of the probable starters for tonight. Information we've received earlier for the Defiance offense in the backfield. Looks like Cameron Schenkel, number 15, is going to be the tight end. He's a 6'2", 185-pound senior. Quarterback Joe Keewing.
Yeah, quarterback Joe Keewing. No, he's not going to start tonight. Nate's shaking his head down there.
Keewin. Well, there we go. Joe Keewin. He's 5'11", 170-pound junior. Tailback Nick Lopez, number 6, a 5'8", 170-pound senior. Number 39 fullback Gabe Martinez is a 5'10", 180-pound junior. At split end, Trey Gilliam, 5'10", 155-pound sophomore. And at flanker, number 14, Austin Hancock, a 5'10", 160-pound sophomore. Coach Beauty indicates that our offensive line and both our lines may be going to play a little bit more physical this year. Didn't have much of a line last year, had terrible pass protection, never had a 1,000-pound or 1,000-yard rusher last year. And at the offensive line, looks like at tackle, Troy Mays, guard Max Glassford, center Jacob Estel, guard Nick Rath, and tackle Chalice Beatty. Got some guys there, 180, 220, 215, 210 pounders, so pretty good size offensive line for the Bulldogs. Nate, what do you got down there?
I'm going to give you the Napoleon defense. At the tackles, Ross Huber, 6'2 senior. Levi Damon, a 6'3 junior. At nose is Tyler Carroll, a 5'9 senior. The linebackers, they played 5 of them. Nate Walker is 5'8 senior, 5'7 senior. Skylar Anderson, 6'1 senior. Spencer Witt. Tyler Miller, 5'10 senior, and Dylan Glass is a 6' senior. The corners are Bolton Lankenau, a 5'9 senior, 5'9 junior, Charlie Harrison. At full safety is Jordan Miles, a 6'3 senior.
Thanks, Nate. And looks like Defiance won the toss, going to receive the football. Napoleon's going to be kicking from left to right or from north to south here at Fred Brown Stadium. Game temperature tonight, about 79 degrees. Little breeze blowing out to the southeast, and looks like Nick Lopez is back deep for Defiance, along with can't catch some numbers out there. We'll catch those if they get them. Number 21 for the Bulldogs, Trey Gilliam,
and number 36 out there also.
Yeah, number 36, Justin Colley, back deep for the Bulldogs.
Yep.
And the season's underway here for.
There it is.
The kickoff, that's going to go back to Nick Lopez, taking about the 2-yard line, and he's at the 15, 20, 24-yard line, tackled there, down by number 44 on the Napoleon defense.
That's a nice little 23-yard run back there, or 22-yarder. I think that's a good way to start this season out. You know, Lopez, when he gets open ground, he just makes a hole, doesn't he?
He's got some speed back there, that's for sure.
Sure does. Brian Slade on that last stop for Napoleon.
Thanks, Nate. And Defiance on the sideline huddle right now, heading out. Going to be a no-huddle offense at the line of scrimmage. Looks like we got receivers left and right. Fullback with the carry, number 6. That's the tailback, Nick Lopez. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. Going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Bulldogs.
That was a fairly generous, because I think he fell forward and dropped down, so the Stripes are in position. You know, that's actually, everybody talks about the teams. I also like to see what the referees do on the first game of the season, huh?
Yeah, hopefully we won't get beat by a last-second kick this year, right?
That's
so
right.
Keewin under center. Defiance going to run the ball again, given to, he's got nowhere. Was that Lopez on the carry?
I think so.
Yep, number 6, Lopez. He's going to maybe gain a half a yard there. Let's call it 3rd and 5. 3rd and a long 5 for the Bulldogs.
Got to change the strategy a little bit here, Jerry.
First guy to meet him there on that last play was Ross Huber.
Tom Romero coming out of the ball game. Keewin in the shotgun formation. We got receiver stacked to the right. Keewin back to pass.
Nice throw.
Throwing downfield. No one there.
Well, he pulled
down
his
about
arm.
the 45-yard line. No one there, and Defiance is going to have to give up the ball on their first offensive series, punting it back to the Napoleon Wildcats. 10:42 left, first quarter.
Well, you know, Joe kind of slipped coming around that turn, but he still put his arm into it and put a little bullet on that thing. But you're right. Had somebody been on the turn, he might have had a nice reception.
Back deep for Napoleon is number 5.
That's Tyler Miller.
I got to figure out why my phone keeps going on.
Number 52 for the Bulldogs with the punt down to the 38-yard line. Napoleon across midfield to the Defiance 43-yard line, pushed out of bounds there. Number 36 for the Bulldogs. We're going to be learning numbers along with everybody else. So that's Justin Colley with the push out. So Napoleon with some great field position. 1st and 10 from the Defiance 43-yard line.
All right, Nate, this is where you step in and pitch their best shot. Here, let's see what we got going on.
The Napoleon offense is going to be led on the field this year by their quarterback, Jacob Plasman, a 6-foot senior. I'll give you the rest in a moment.
So Plasman under center. Handoff to the right side, number 33 for Napoleon.
It's Skylar Anderson.
Picks up a couple yards, pickups of 2. Let's call it 2nd down and 8 yards to go.
Rest of the starting lineups on the line. It'll be Lucas Kobe at center. The guards are Tyler Carroll and Ross Hubert. The tackles are Levi Damon and Brian Pollock. Tight end is Spencer Witt. The fullback is Nate Walker. Charlie Harris is the halfback. Flankers Tyler Miller. Split end is Jordan Miles, although you will see Skylar Anderson in there.
Back to pass for Napoleon. Almost intercepted there by Defiance. Great coverage there by Trey Gilliam. And that pass falls incomplete. Napoleon going to be looking at a 3rd and long, 3rd and 8 yards to go inside Defiance territory.
Well, there's a Tenora name right there, that Gilliam
Gilliam,
kid.
yeah, transferred over here a couple years ago.
Bring the Rams into the dog territory. What do you get? A good cornerback, at least.
Good corner.
Yes.
I was waiting for one of you guys to jump in on that.
Considering we're both Defiance alumni, yes.
Oh, you guys went to Defiance?
Yes.
Plasman back in the shotgun formation. We got 3 receivers left, 1 right. Rolling out to his left, he's going to throw out to number 1, and that's going to be a 1st down and more. And he's Fulton Lankenau with the receivership, and Defiance failing to convert on that defensive stop picks up more than the 1st down. They're way deep in Defiance territory at the Defiance 25-yard line.
That was a pickup of 16 right there, Jerry, and Defiance could not keep contained on that play, and what happened was Lankenau was left wide open, and he got the first.
Lankenau, 5'9", 174-pound senior for the Wildcats. And receivers left and right. Stacked backfield, Plasman under center. Giving it to the first man up, number 46 for the Wildcats. That's Nate Walker up the middle there. Picks up about a 2-yard pickup there. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left here at Fred Brown Stadium in Defiance, Ohio. Scoreless tie so far.
Tell you guys what, it's a beautiful night for football.
And hey, Nate, we got some grass this year on the field, don't we?
The
field looks
awesome.
good. Grounds crew got the grass green this year, looking real good.
It is terrific.
Yeah, Defiance stacks them up. That's Cameron Schenkel back there, number 15. First man in on the tackle, and they're going to lose some yardage there. Bring up 3rd down and 9 to go.
That was a great play by Cameron Schenkel. He was able to find the hole where the Napoleon running back was going to go, and he just shot through there. Great play by Cam.
I'll tell you, Schenkel's lucky to be out there, too, because he had been injured early on this year again, Jerry.
Receivers left and right, Plasman under center. 3rd and 9, he's back to pass straight back across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown for Napoleon. Spencer Witt bowls his way over and reaches across for the score. Defiance had him stopped about the 5-yard line and just could not bring him down.
Well, I tell you one thing, too. I noticed that the DB was going for the knockdown instead of going for the tackle. And
Spencer Witt's a big boy, 191 pounder.
Yeah,
so
you got to tackle him, I think.
Yep, you got to go at the legs.
Going for the knockdown on the ball, I don't think he had a shot at it anyway. It was a little bullet. Tyler
Miller for the extra point here. It's up and good. Right through the middle. And Napoleon Wildcats taking the lead tonight against your hometown Defiance Bulldogs. It's 7-0, 8:23 left in the first quarter.
So right there on that play, there was a good rush of Plasman right there, but Witt was just found wide open again, and Witt just gave it a hard effort there, and the scoring summary was Witt from Plasman on the 23-yard touchdown pass.
That was a big third down play too. Defiance could have stuffed them there, or at least got some good field position. I think they were definitely out of field goal range, possibly. But
Miller adds the point after to make it 7-0 Napoleon. That's 2 third downs Defiance was unable to convert on, and if you don't stop Napoleon on third downs, might be a long night. So we'll see how Defiance responds.
Oh, Nate, who was that? You said that quarterback throw, that strike was from who to who?
That was from Witt to
Plasman
to Witt. Plasman to Witt.
And who we got back there? Back deep for Defiance. Is that Nick Lopez yet?
It sure is. Along with Collie up there.
Or is that Dom Romero back there, number 3? I can't tell. Tyler Miller with the kick. Ball's going to go deep, out of bounds. Touchback out of bounds across the goal line. It's going to be a touchback. Defiance going to have 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. That was number 43 back there deep. That was Derek Relier.
You're watching Defiance High School football on DCTV Channel 5, along with Jerry Bush and Kurt Aldridge. I am Nate Markey. Nice to have you along with us this evening.
What a night.
Yeah.
So Defiance with their second offensive possession of the game. Keewan going to be under center. Receivers left, right. Two-man backfield. In motion, Defiance going to do a oh no, and he loses all kinds of yards back there. Who was that, Nate? Number 14 for the Dogs? Yep.
That's Austin Hancock. I think they were trying to go around right side, and it just did not work. Napoleon blew that play up right from the get-go.
Not a lot of speed for Defiance this year.
No.
And to run that long of a play, you're going to need some speed around those guys or some really good blocking, one of the two. So Defiance loses about 5 yards. Let's call it second and 16.
6 yards, actually.
6-yard loss there. So Keewan in the shotgun. He's going to be back to pass. He throws, almost intercepted off the fingertips there. Number 14, just Austin Hancock, could not come back down with the ball. And Defiance looking for 3rd and long here. And Curtis, how's that pizza tonight?
Hey, I'll have you know that was my first trip.
I haven't had any yet. None. I've been good.
You've been on that poor man's diet, haven't you?
Got that right.
I've only had one piece.
No way.
Here we go again. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Keewan in the shotgun, got all kinds of time. He throws over the middle, caught over the middle. Number 14, Austin Hancock with the grab. And that's a Defiance first down. Woo. Down to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Nice throw and a heck of a nice catch.
19-yard pickup, and Austin made an unbelievable effort right there. Unbelievable.
Keewan at quarterback, he's a 5'11", 170-pound junior. Defiance, I think, is going to rely on the running game for the most part, but Keewan looks like he's got a pretty good arm, too.
He's very patient now.
Great blocking. Give Defiance offensive line some credit there. And that's going to be a run there, Defiance. Justin Colley with the carry. He's going to pick up about 4 yards. Let's call it 2nd and 6.
You know, if you can grind those out, those 4 and 5 yarders don't hurt you at all.
No, not at all. 4 and 5 at a time, you march right down the field.
Mm-hmm. think consistency is going to be the key, though, and their blocking has gotten much better, as you mentioned. So
Oh, yeah, the offensive line definitely looking a lot better this year so far, early action. And our first penalty of the game, going to be a false start on the Defiance offense. That's going to cost them 5 yards.
Getting too much jump, huh?
Yeah.
You know something, I haven't seen them have many penalties during the preseason at all.
You made some scrimmages this year?
I did. Mm-hmm. Got a chance. Nate was down there too. We got a chance to go down to Lima.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check him out
Lima
down there.
Senior?
Yep. Saw I don't know, did you go to Savannah, Nate?
I did not go to
I heard that was
Southview, but that was brutal according to Coach
that's
Judy.
So I heard.
Second 11 for Keewan under center. He pitches it out to Lopez. Lopez off to the right side picks up about 3 or 4 yards across the 30, right at the 35-yard line. So let's call it 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
You know, Jerry, early in the season when they were doing those 7-on-7s, I got a chance to see a couple of those as well. And the one thing that everybody kept saying was every time they went out, Keewan did get better. He got more patience. He ended up following through on his throws. So as you mentioned, they might be, they're a ground team, but they have Joe in the pocket back there. Got to use him when you need him. And right now would be there.
Keewan in the shotgun. He rolls to his left, and he's going to be buried back there.
Wow.
That play just looked disaster from the start. He had no room to run to his left. Napoleon contained him. He tried to go up the middle to buy some breathing room, and Napoleon was all over him. So that brings up 4th and 11 for Defiance. And they're going to have to punt again with Napoleon probably going to get some good field position here. 5:24 and counting first quarter action here in Defiance, Ohio, Fred Brown Stadium.
Dante Warren was in on that last play, and he just swarmed Joe Keewan right there.
Yeah, Dante'd him.
Nice.
So Defiance, Chalice Beatty with the punt, and it's going to drop, and it bounces back to the Napoleon 23, 24-yard line. Great roll there.
Take what you get, right?
Yeah. Tyler Miller back there for the Wildcats. He's shaking his head. He thinks he should have fielded that ball, and that's going to cost Napoleon some great field position. And Defiance gets some breathing room.
Excuse me, Jerry. He cost himself about 16 yards letting that ball go. If I were Tyler Miller, I would just run up and carry it and see how far I would have gotten. Don't lose the field position. Otherwise, that's going to happen.
Nate, I'd like to see you do that, man.
Yeah,
I'd
baby.
love to see you take that. Like
All
a
right.
big old fullback right up the
That's
gut.
right,
Huh?
baby.
I'm about the size of a bull.
Call you Nate the Fridge Marroquin.
There we go.
So Lankenau going to throw out screen pass
no
and
good.
drop.
Now, was that a forward pass?
Yes,
that was my
it was.
question.
Tyler
All right.
Miller. That was a forward pass.
You ask that question every
yes,
time.
you do. Yep. So incomplete, 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Defiance, if they can hold him here, might get some good field position for their first offensive threat. But first, the defense got to do their job there. Let's look at the Defiance defense. We got Cameron Schenkel, Gabe Martinez, A.J. Reedon, Max Glassford, and Mike Mansfield on the defensive line. The backs are Vittorio, Hannon, Colley, Hancock, Gilliam, and Lopez.
They got some good DBs out there, but they got to come together right now.
Plasma's going to hand it off to,
Big boy out there.
that's Nate Walker on the carry, and he picks up just a couple yards. Let's call it 3rd and 7.
I'd say about 3rd and 6.5, maybe, Jerry.
I'll tell you what, we were kind of worried about the crowd looking a little sparse earlier, but the game time, the center section, the reserved section here is full, and we got a full house here, and people standing around the outside perimeter of the field in the north and south end zones on the Napoleon side. So Plasman back to pass, and he's struggling there. Spencer Witt trying to go forward with the completed pass, and he's going to fall short by about 3 yards. And Defiance is maybe going to get the ball back here. 4th down and 3 for the Wildcats.
Actually, you're looking at about 4th and 2.
Yeah, they're back a little bit there, Jerry, but I'm not sure, again, where that spot went. He didn't go out of play, I'm
And
sure.
they're going for it. Napoleon not showing Defiance any respect right now.
Oh,
Defiance is going to
Wow.
have to earn this.
Yeah, well.
So this is a big 4th down and 2 for the Wildcats. Maybe they're going to try to call.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
that's
hard
what
count.
they did.
Hard count.
I knew that. I
Yeah.
knew that.
Yeah.
I was just going to say he's going to try to pull him off sides. Exactly what happened.
And that is a brilliant play by Napoleon. They were trying to use the hard count, and Plasman did a great job doing it. Drew Defiance offsides, and as a result, first down Napoleon.
Terrible penalty there. Coach Beauty does not like execution like that, I guarantee you.
Physical mistakes he can stand, but mental mistakes, no.
Looks like somebody will be hitting the table tomorrow.
I
So a
would think.
fresh pair of downs for the Wildcats from their own 35-yard line. Plasman under center. Hands it to the first man through. Charlie Harris, number 24, 5'9", 160-pound junior with the carry. Picks up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. Max Glassford coming in, relieving Chalice Beatty on defense. A lot of two-way players for the Dogs.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have to get a shot of these cheerleaders. I'm trying to understand. They're in football gear.
Got the jerseys on tonight, don't they?
That's what I was checking out. Oh, no. He's out.
Wow, about 5 missed tackles there. Finally, Charlie Harris, number 24, with a heck of a run down to the Defiance 35-yard line. And Defiance cannot contain. They get outside, and Defiance is not containing that run.
And plus, having 5 missed tackles does not help. You cannot be a winning football team if you have missed tackles. That's got to change.
So 1st and 10 from the Defiance 36-yard line. Screen pass again out to the near side here, and Defiance all over it, sniffs it out. Great defensive play there for the Bulldogs. Trey Gilliam, number 21, tackles him for no gain.
That was Fulton Lankenau on the reception, and Trey Gilliam just read that screen pass so well.
Actually lost a yard there for Napoleon. Call it 2nd and 11.
Defiance having a good opportunity there to show that they do have mental ability.
I would hope so. I like that. Mental ability.
Well,
There we go.
That's what
I would hope so.
That's what Nate said earlier, and I was just kind of capitalizing on the idea.
Very good. You are learning.
So it looks like that was a false start. They missed it
I
there.
know. I saw that too,
Yep.
Jerry. They started
The
moving.
flanker took a jump there before number. Anyhow, it's incomplete pass. Let's call
Yeah.
it 3rd and 11.
Yeah.
Plasma's from the shotgun, and looked like number 6 there jumped.
Nick Lopez.
Got a
No,
chance
for
to-
Napoleon, I mean, number
yeah,
6.
the backfielders.
Dylan Glass.
Yeah, he started moving before they started sweeping that way. So that was the only thing that helps. Though is even if you don't get the penalty call, that should be a dead giveaway to the linebackers. You know, when they see somebody starting to sweep to the left, that ought to be a giveaway to just, hey, let's get that way. Unless it's draw, of course.
So we got receivers 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Plasma
Oh.
rolling to his left, looking right across the field.
Again. Oh, and he got the peek.
My,
Come on.
no way.
He reached
That's
in.
great coverage.
I think he did it right on time. I think that referee called it from the backside of the play. You know that?
Terrible call.
I think-
Trey Gilliam with the interference call. That's going to give Napoleon a first down.
You know, he may have had a hand on his back, Jerry, but I don't think he had anything there that was keeping him.
It looked pretty doggone close. You got to,
Yeah, no.
that's calling it pretty tight.
I don't think I was going to say, I don't think that he actually was impeding the progress of the receiver by any means.
Nope.
When he got tripped up at the end there, he made a big dramatic fall to the turf, huh?
That would be an A for acting.
Well, drama is a subject matter, Nate.
Yes.
So 1st and 10 from the Defiance 22-yard line. Plasman under center. Drops back to throw out to his left, and the intended pass for Tyler Miller falls incomplete.
Got kind of a sweeping arm motion with that left-handed throw. You notice that comes around and then just puts the ball offset out a little bit. But
Austin Hancock for Defiance back there on the coverage, and ball falls to the ground. Let's call it 2nd and 10. Minute 50 left first quarter. It's a 7-0 lead for the Napoleon Wildcats, and they're deep in Defiance territory again. Straight back to throw, coffin corner, and that's well defended there for Defiance. Trey Gilliam on the coverage.
As was intended for Lincoln now, will be 3rd down.
Telephone call.
text.
Text message.
We don't take calls anymore, Jerry.
No?
We've moved into texting. That's
Okay.
if I had an iPad up here, you'd see some fireworks, baby.
I wouldn't know how to operate one of those things.
Yeah, you would too, Nate. Just
So 3rd and 10 again for Napoleon. Big 3rd down again. Let's see if Defiance can hold him.
look at that loft. Again, it throws it out in front of him.
He led the receiver, just overthrew Tyler Miller on the pass, but Defiance again, Austin Hancock with the tight coverage, and that falls again out of bounds, and it's 4th and 10. Looks like Napoleon is maybe going to kick a field goal here, huh? You think? No?
No, they moved the team.
If they do kick, Tyler Miller would be on to kick it.
Nope.
And they aren't kicking it.
So from the shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, and Plasman back in the shotgun. He falls to his left, and he throws.
Oh, yeah, that's
Is
a
that
good one.
another?
That's a good one. No.
That was just like the last coverage there, and there's no flag. Nick Lopez on the coverage. Defiance going to take over on downs. That didn't look any different than that pass interference.
No.
But that time you have noticed that there were 2 referees, one in front of the call and one directly beside it, not calling from behind. And that always that becomes an issue for me is when they call it from the back side of the player. That's good.
That was good defense right there. Defiance kept contained and got that big point down 9 conversion. As a result, the Dogs got to have it at their own 22.
Lopez with the carry. He brings it across the 25-yard line, picks up about 2 or 3 yards. So a minute 15 and counting. Defiance going to have a 2nd and 6. And it'd be nice, first quarter action. We're down 7. Let's get a nice long drive here, pop off a quick one.
Minute 3, it's counting down, Jerry.
Man in motion. Going to pitch it to the right side.
Oh,
Lopez,
nice block.
Nice little hole there
Did you see that?
to the 30-yard line. Short by about 2 yards.
I love it when a guard pulls and takes somebody out.
Yes.
That was nice. He stuffed that end over there and just made him pay with a little blood, I think. But
Ryan Vol into the game. Ryan Vol into the game.
Ball?
Vol, yeah. Is that Joe's boy?
I believe so.
You are correct.
6 foot, 160-pound junior tight end, I believe. Let's see where he lines up at. Number 29. Yep, right there on this side. They got the 3-man backfield, one in motion. Going to run it this way.
Something you don't see every day.
Running to his right.
Oh,
and that
little
ball's
tip.
tipped,
Oh.
almost intercepted.
Wow.
You know,
Man, that's dangerous right there, isn't it?
rolling to his left.
7.4, Jerry.
Pass falls incomplete. Going to be 4th down and a couple yards to go. And Defiance probably going to punt this ball away.
Chalice Beatty will be on the kick if that does happen.
Maybe not. Keelan's still in there. Or nope, he's coming out. Nope.
Yeah.
Yep, he came out. Yep.
So when did Beatty take over the kicking job there, Nate?
Probably during the preseason.
He didn't have his gloves on yet. They're back there.
Oh, boy. He faked it.
Nice fake. That's a first down.
Yeah, baby.
He's back there trying to put his gloves on.
That's part of the ploy.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, are they going to get the play off?
That's part of the ploy right there, trying to get those gloves on. And
nice. We do have a new offensive coordinator this year.
What's his name? Beauty?
No, that's a Brugler.
Oh,
Shane
Shane, yeah.
Shane Brugler calling the offensive plays for the Bulldogs.
Came with a B, I know.
That's been a long time since we've had fresh blood up there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jerry, just a quick rundown here on the computer, what we're showing. We'll talk about our first quarter issues. And the one thing I think is Defiance on the side of it that I see defensively is they need to come to the ball. If they're not coming to the ball, they're just spending too much time waiting for somebody to make something happen.
I agree.
The penalties, 3 different penalties on Defiance. Am I correct on that, Nate?
Yep.
3 different penalties,
And all 3 of them were just terrible timing. Worst place you could have them happen at the end of the third quarter, fourth quarter opportunity. Missed opportunities. I mean, I've seen a couple of things where Keewing looked like he was lined up ready to go, and then it just didn't happen for him. Third down, you got to convert.
Yeah, well, Napoleon has. Defiance has not.
That's right.
So.
That's right. Yeah, I'm only looking at the Defiance issues.
Right.
I'm not going to
Okay.
pick apart Napoleon, but it just seemed to me that you have to make those things happen for you. And first quarter issues is just what they are. They're just issues for now. And again, first game of the season, first time these guys have played ball with a live action of referees. So
Napoleon pretty much living in Defiance territory that whole first quarter.
Yeah.
And Defiance might be lucky they're only down 7 right now.
yeah. Well,
So.
count your blessings.
Yeah, and maybe there's little nerves out there. They're going to shake off some nerves here in the second quarter, settle down a little bit, and then they get to go to halftime and listen to the coach.
And that's where they'll take these opportunities. They'll take these things, go in and say, hey, here's what you guys need to come up with.
Exactly.
I'm not the only guy that points out the obvious, right?
Way to go, Curtis. So Keewin under center, receivers to the near side. Defiance going to the south end of the end zone. There's wide open, number 36 for the Dogs on the carry, Justin Colley. And he takes it right to midfield.
That's another guy right there that plays with determination. Colley all preseason, Jerry. He's been an active guy just waiting for his chances.
Well, he showed some good, good form there. Almost tripped up, put his hand down. A quick snap, and he's got the ball again. He picks up a couple more inside the Napoleon territory now. And Defiance looks like they got some fire lit underneath them because they're getting out of that huddle and getting up to the line quick. Cameron Schenkel coming in. And Dom Romero going to come out along with Zach Hale. So 2nd and 7 for the Dogs. Keewin under center.
Oh, nicely done.
He hands it off to
Nicely
Lopez.
done.
He's up the gut, and he shoestring tackle there by Fulton Lankenau, and he was gone. There was nobody past Lankenau, and Lopez was just a foot away from 6 points.
That's a guy, boy. And again, you get him in open territory, he's gone.
There's a timeout on the field.
Yeah, Napoleon calls it.
On Napoleon. Coach says, what's Defiance doing to us, boys?
Let's take a listen.
And listen to the crowd.
That's right.
I tell you guys what, I got to give it up to Fulton Lankenau right there. If he doesn't make that tackle, Jerry, you're right. It's goodbye.
I'm just glad you didn't say good night, Irene. Oh, wait.
That's a rather sore subject right now.
We're trying to pick up on some of those Nate-isms.
Or that hurricane.
Oh, yeah. Who? Irene. Well, with any luck at all, Defiance will take this opportunity and put something in their heads that they're going to score on this run, huh? 35-yard line, Jared?
Ball inside the 35 for the Bulldogs. And how about that new scoreboard this year?
Pretty big.
Got video graphics up there.
Pretty big scoreboard. I told them we would offer them, but the thing is, the only thing they want from us is replay.
Oh.
So maybe we'll figure out a way to have that happen for us.
We can do that.
I'm still working on
it. You can do it. Send your donations to DCTV5 in care of Curtis Aldrich.
Well, oh no.
I think D-Town jumped.
Yep.
Really? Where'd that happen,
No,
Nate?
offsides.
Yeah, that's Defiance, of course. That's why they're walking that way.
Yeah. Normally they call offsides on the defense, but there is offensive offsides apparently.
No, that was illegal procedure. False start.
Cleared
is
up.
Is that what this is, Nate?
False start is rolling of the arms.
Yep, that's what they were doing.
Offsides is hands on the hips.
Referee's confused. It doesn't matter. He took him back 5.
It's the same penalty.
So Lopez gains 5, almost 5 of it back.
Puts him back in the right place.
So let's call it 2nd and 11 for the Bulldogs at their 36-yard line.
Warren on that stop.
Zach Hale coming in and Cameron Schenkel coming out for the Bulldogs. It's the tight ends bringing in the plays, I'm sure.
Yep, they're rotating through. That's good.
Keewan on the quick snap, and that ball's handed off. Reversed it back there for the Bulldogs.
Oh, what's that, late hit back downfield or what?
Justin Colley on the carry, and there's a flag.
Something happened at the far at the defensive side of the ball down there in the backfield, Jerry.
Dead ball.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
Napoleon.
There we go. Defiance.
I'm wondering if because I noticed he hit. There was a receiver back in that zone back there, and I think he hit him after the play was already blown dead.
So that's a big 15-yard penalty on the Wildcats.
Wow.
Defiance now inside the 15.
In a game like this, guys, you have to keep your emotions in check because a penalty like that could be costly.
We hope so.
Yes.
That's where we need these points right now.
Lopez with the carry to the right side, and there's nothing there. Big number, who is that? 67. That's a big boy over there for Tyler Carroll, 5'9", 237-pound senior, laying the wood to Lopez. And he picks up maybe a yard.
Fortunate to get a 1-yard gain out of that, Jerry.
So Jacob Estel leads him to the line. Jacob the center this year, and Keewan underneath him.
Red zone play right here.
There we go. Handoff.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Nice little run. Brings it inside the 10-yard line there for the Bulldogs.
Justin Colley.
Should be ready to roll against that play, huh?
Yep. You got to be looking at about a 3rd down. I'd say about 4 yards to go for the first. You can do a number of things on this play right here.
What do you say here? 2 receivers left.
And they're close.
Nobody on the near side here. Keewan under center.
Practically.
Lopez, the lone man in the backfield.
Practically holding hands on the far
They're
left
going
side.
to pitch it out to him, and
Hit
Wow.
high.
Nice.
Hit high.
wow, 46 read that all the way. Nate Walker just flew in there,
Yes, he did.
and he collapsed that. So let's call it 4th and 4.
That was an off-tackle play where those 2 wide receivers on the far side over there were supposed to come in and block down and give him that
They
opportunity.
were too far wide. They
I
didn't
think
get to
so.
him. They didn't get to him quick enough.
I don't think they would have had a chance to turn that outside and make a run out of it.
That was a nice play, though, by Walker reading that play.
Yeah.
Linebackers.
So what are we doing, boys? We're going to throw it or run it?
We're going to throw it.
Here we go.
Well, first down or a touchdown. That's all we got in front of them.
Dom Romero left. Trey Gilliam left.
He's not getting it. Calling timeout. They were trying to get a hard count jump there.
Yep.
Didn't happen.
So Defiance calls timeout.
I was looking
With
at
8:08 left in the second quarter.
If they would have had a hard count, it would not have been enough for the first down. They would have been half yard shy. Half
Doesn't
the
matter at
distance
that
to go.
point. It's kind of remedial. Remedial? Is that right? So quick rundown of the guys we got technical side of this. Of course, Mr. Newman, the technical director, helped get things set up. This afternoon we're running a little bit, trying to do a few different things here than we've done in the past. Down on the field.
Wait. What are we doing different? I want to know.
Yeah.
It ain't any different.
Well,
I'm sitting in a different chair. That's about it.
I'm wearing shorter socks. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to say.
So tell us, what's different?
We have an enhanced audio system.
Oh.
And enhanced by, I mean, enhanced for us mainly, but still, nonetheless.
Can you make us echo?
Well,
Hello,
I can,
ho.
I can put an effects rack in here, but you guys already sound goofy enough. I don't
Yeah,
wanna,
we don't need any of that.
I'm not gonna go crazy on you. But
Okay, so we got enhanced sound.
enhanced sound. We actually have the opportunity now to throw up some live graphics, and of course, you got to be quick to produce them. But hey, it's still part of the game. We're able to feed DVI signal through an HDMI conversion into our switcher. So we've had that capability. It's just a matter of getting the point of taking the time to learn a few things, and we spend our summer.
Don't forget to tell who these camera guys are.
I'll get to that.
I don't want you to forget that. Those guys work their behinds off out
Well, let's
there.
get back to football.
Yeah, 4th down.
Oh,
Keewan's got all
man.
time to throw, and he's going to throw it. Almost intercepted.
Picked
Pass
him.
intended for
Keewan.
Austin Hancock, and they just had great coverage. There was no one open.
But they had such good line activity going on there for the Defiance.
I
Actually,
tell you, Keewan's getting some time to throw.
well, Joe Vall, the quarterback's coach, is out there talking to him. Giving him a little suggestion, maybe some things he could do better, differently, stronger. He knows what to tell him, and Joe works with these quarterbacks day in and day out. So it's nice to see him actually talking to him as soon as he gets off the field to kind of get his head straight again, so he doesn't lose track of what he's doing.
And we got Struble down there. He's coaching them line boys, the big boys in the trough there. He's been doing that for years.
Oh yeah, and
giving them some technique.
This year he's got some beef to work with.
So
too.
Napoleon taking the ball back on downs, and they're going to pick up a nice little gainer, pick up 6-7 yards.
Jerry, at the halftime, we're going to be doing some kind of a state bank and trust combination. I'm trying to think who the other sponsor is on that, but they're doing a punt, throw, kick, whatever they're doing.
Punt, pass, and kick, yes.
Yeah, but it's not the punt, pass, and kick for the NFL. It's their own thing, and they're giving away, what are they giving away, a car or giving away money? It's something like that.
A brand new car.
Oh, my goodness. I'll pick a vet.
Well,
If it's a Chevy, right?
depends on who it's sponsored by, I guess.
I'm thinking Mark Mo's Ford, actually, so I'll give credit. Wasn't it Nate Ford?
I don't know if it's Ford or if it's Steinman's. I'm not sure.
Well, let's see what happened. We'll find more details on that. All I know is that they were going to get the person, and last year it was Morris Murray.
Oh, yeah?
That went out there and tried it. So that's going to come up right at the first part of the halftime. So if you're not at the game tonight.
Well, I see GM's one of the major sponsors out down there. So
Yeah.
it could be a GM car.
It could be. I'm speaking here off the cuff.
I can't wait. The anticipation
You should
is
be ready.
killing me.
I'm telling you, if your name got drawn, you would know by now, of course. But
Are we eligible?
I don't think so.
No? I'd like to.
I can't drive anyway.
I can't drive. I've seen Jerry drive, but only on the golf
I can't
course.
drive 55, right?
Yeah.
So, Plasman, he's going to hand off quick hitter up to the left side, and Defiance reads that all the way, and he's stuffed.
Looked like HAB in the first to get him.
Well,
So that's going to bring up
just under 7.
third down.
And the clock rolling again, under 7 minutes.
Should say Jamie Blank is over here on the switcher doing a marvelous job as well.
He is?
Is he our- is he-
Yeah, he is.
Is he our director tonight?
The director.
The director?
I think up top we have Jamie Rainhour.
Hey, we're not going to do that yet, Nate. We're going to wait till we can we got to hold something back for halftime. Oh, my.
Oh, my. Oh,
and
no.
he's too big to bring down like that.
Wow, picks up another 10 yards. That's yak. Yards
Yikes.
after catch.
That's a big dude right there.
Yep. Another third down conversion. I tell you, Napoleon is killing Defiance on these third downs. And they're not only just getting a first down, but they're getting 15 yards or a touchdown, on it. So
It was that man again, Spencer Witt, on the reception.
Really?
big pickup for the Wildcats. Out to their own 43-yard line, 1st and 10, Napoleon.
Hand off inside there, Jerry.
Bryant Schlade with the carry, and he's stacked up there at the
They gave him a half yard.
Nick Viterio on the tackle, number 30 for the Bulldogs. Nick, a 5'10", 188-pound senior linebacker.
Finishing up the rest of the crew, we have Rick Sebring operating one of the cameras down there to our right, and over
I
on
said
the
we're not going
field-
to do that now, Nate. Jeez.
Well, I want to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, but I told you we're going to wait. We're going to wait. Now you've spoiled it. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I'll let you.
I say
finish
you
off.
retracted. No. That's okay. I remember I have control of your mic and your headphones.
Well, that's true.
Comedy of errors.
Oh, penalty flag.
Is he on probation now?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I heard a little tone difference there.
His mic is the one that's making all that feedback over there, by the way.
It is.
He's too close to the other TV guys.
So penalty on the Wildcats there. Was that a holding call?
Holding time, maybe.
Holy.
You're right. That is his channel. I'm going to have to work on that.
Yep. Yeah, without that, there's nothing.
I'm going to
Sounds
fix it.
awesome.
I'm going to fix it.
Okay. So 2nd and 15. Pitch out there, coming to the near side, and a nice open field tackle there for the Bulldogs. Trey Gilliam
He just got
bringing down Nate Walker there for
And
the
Walker's
Wildcats.
hurt. And Walker's hurt on the ground down there. He's got, I think he caught him right at the knees, and he's stretching out his back of his legs. Maybe he just needs some water, huh? Yeah, he's going to come off and take a little pause because, you know, that's the one thing they don't. I know they talk about this all the time about hydration and players getting themselves, you know, making sure that they've got plenty of moisture, water in their systems. But he's got him cramped up there, I think. And
So there is a timeout on the field. Napoleon being charged a timeout, or they called timeout.
it's water boy time. I want to try and see if I can fix that.
So once again, it's opening night here on the River Rock rivalry, Defiance versus Napoleon, 2011, and
Crowd.
Defiance down 7-0 on the scoreboard. 5 minutes 4 seconds left in the second quarter, and I hear somebody talking about the crowd down here. Oh, look at the crowd. Okay. Well, we got it. They're all dressed in blue and white. A lot of blue and white out here tonight. Got the royal blue of Defiance and the dark navy blue of Napoleon.
That sound any better to you?
A little bit.
Sounds better to me.
You know,
yes.
Defiance. Probably our viewers would like to know. Defiance, maybe in the royal blue, silver pants, and Napoleon in the all white with the dark navy helmets and navy stripes down the pants.
Is that a home field choice?
3rd and 15, quick hitter up the middle and almost breaking 2, 3 tackles, 4, way into Defiance territory.
Jeez,
Number 33, Bulldog, Skylar Anderson, 178-pound senior, just bulldogging it into Bulldog territory.
Just kind of ran through there like a gazelle.
I thought he looked like a tank.
Yeah, 3 missed tackles right there, guys. Cannot have that.
So another big 3rd down conversion for Napoleon, and 1st and 10 from the Defiance 41-yard line. Time of possession in favor of Napoleon so far tonight, and that carry there, number 24. That's Charlie Harris for the Wildcats. He picks up about 4. 2nd and 6, Napoleon.
Tell you guys what, a score right before halftime, if Napoleon scores it, it really hurts. So Defiance has to come up big on defense right about now.
Yeah, 7 points down. That's manageable.
14 points down, not so much.
Well, you never. Yeah, just obviously 7 points is better than 14. That's for sure.
You think that's making sense to me? Yeah.
Right up the gut there for Napoleon. Skylar Anderson picks up a couple, almost the Defiance 35, let's call it 36-yard line. Clock is running 3:40 and counting.
This has been Defiance's big bugaboo this first half. 3rd down
There we go.
conversions.
Yep, 3rd down.
And they have to stop them right here. This is a huge play, Jerry.
Obviously, probably going to be 2 down territory for Napoleon here, deep in Defiance.
Well, the clock's still rolling, 3:15 left here.
Plasman under center, receivers left and right, hands off to number 24,
no,
and he's going to pick up another first down.
Ouch.
Boy, oh boy, Charlie Harris converting.
What was I just saying?
Takes it inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, 28-yard line.
That was an 8-yard conversion on that
Yep.
play.
Napoleon got some pretty good size on that offensive line, too.
Yes.
230, 210, 224, 226, and 198. Back to passes, Plasman over to his near side here, number 5, Tyler Miller with the reception.
Well, bright spot there is good to see 3 Defiance players converge on the ball.
First man there being Austin Hancock.
That's what I was talking about at the end of the first quarter. They just got to come to the ball. It's a scary thought to think that you're going to let the guy catch the ball and get 5 yards before anybody's even there. And that time they were on him. So
Plasman under center. Quick handoff there, number 46 with Nate Walker with the carry, and he's jammed up at the line. I don't think they picked up anything.
I don't think he's back to 100% after that, what looked like to be a cramp bout there on the field. And he just didn't seem to run with any authority now.
Nick Vittorio on stop.
Might be one of those things, Jerry, that will come back if he's not able to play out the second half as well. Then they'll rely a lot more on Harris.
Well, here we are. 3rd down again, guys.
3rd and 2 for Napoleon. Got to get inside the Defiance 20 to about the 19 or 18 and a half for the first down.
Short passes.
And it's a screen, and he
Picked
converts.
It up,
You got it, yeah.
if they spot where they think they should, he's probably got a first down.
They do.
Yep. Then they're back to the line right away with 1:13. Defiance has to get enough time. They got an outside receiver over here. There it is. That was Walker, much better.
Walker ahead. Good game. 6, maybe 10.
Clock still running, under a minute to go.
Boy, if I'm Defiance having 2 timeouts left, I would use one of them here.
Walker with the carry again. They're going to give him the load, and he's inside the 10.
He's still.
And did he fumble the ball?
I don't know. It looked like he was close, but.
They did. Defiance picked it up.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Now there you go, Bulldogs. That's the way to end the
stop it.
first half there. Walker fighting for that yardage there, and that play took a long time to end. And Defiance stood him up straight and bit him good.
2 things that does. A, you get the ball back, and B, you don't have to use the timeout after the play. That was a huge turnover right there. First of the game for either team.
And 3, Napoleon doesn't score.
Right.
So Defiance going to take over at their own 10. I'm going to look for Defiance to, well, each team has 2 timeouts left. How come each team have 2? Isn't there a timeout?
One of them was
Defiance
an
took
injury
one
time.
this way, and then maybe when that player, when he went down, Jerry, maybe that was it.
Officials timeout.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Anyhow.
Napoleon trying to get the ball back, but it's 35 seconds and counting.
I don't think they're going to call timeout either. Looks like this going to run one more play, and
I'll tell you guys what, we are very fortunate to be down just 7 points at the end of the first half.
I tell you what, they're not going to snap the ball, I don't believe.
No.
Yeah, the play clock is off, so Defiance is going to go down into halftime. And they snap it. It goes up the gut. Who's that, Lopez up the middle?
Yep.
Well, that's the end of the first half with Lopez with the carry, and Defiance down 7 to the Wildcats in Napoleon, 7-0, and
All right, Jerry Bush, Nate Marroquin. Thoughts?
Defiance is very fortunate to be down to 7 points at the end of one half. Many missed third down conversions right now, and Defiance has got to clean that up here in the second half.
bright spot for Defiance, though, is our offensive line in pass protection. They've done a very good job, and I think Keewan's going to have some time to throw the ball, and they get a receiver open. We might be able to hit a couple big hitters down there sometime tonight, but give the offensive line some credit there, at least in pass protection. But Defiance looks to me like defensively they're going to have to try to contain Napoleon to the center of the field. Once Napoleon gets outside the ends, their speed is looking to, Defiance really does not have that much speed on the outside, so that's where Napoleon's been getting some big yardage on the outside.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm going to disagree with Nate on the being down 7-0. I haven't seen anything. Napoleon's not showing me anything that leads me to believe that they're going to monopolize or dominate anything. And quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed in this game so far, simply because neither team has shown anything that they really can do. And like I said, I just have to disagree with the fact that Napoleon is not showing me that they're a better team at all. Defiance just gave up one series of plays, and that's it.
Right.
The rest of this, the game at best has been wishy-washy. So first game of the season, yeah, you got to expect that. I'll take it.
Good commentary there, Curtis.
Very good.
I agree with that too.
Only one scoring play in the first half. That was a touchdown pass of 23 yards from Plassman to Witt. With 8:23 to go in the first quarter, Napoleon led 7-0. No scoring in the second quarter, and that's the score at the end of one half. Napoleon 7, Defiance nothing.
Do you have anything on the rushing leaders at this point? I mean, Lopez for Defiance, perhaps. Witt probably is the leading yard gainer for Napoleon, I'm assuming. Walker maybe.
Walker had more yards in the first half.
Yeah.
And
Walker also
Lopez
had the
led
fumble,
us.
though, too, didn't he?
That's
Yes,
right,
he did.
yeah.
And I don't know if that ball actually hit the ground. I think Defiance might have just stripped that out of him.
It kind of looked like it was floating in the air, a little bit of helium balloon action there or something. I don't know. It's strange how those things happen, and you spotted it, Jerry. I'm glad to see that, because I wasn't sure where the ball was going either. It did look like he was kind of toying around with it towards the end of the play.
$1,530 in the 50-50 there tonight.
Oh, baby.
Did you win?
I don't think you have to play to win, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Shoot.
And I didn't even play either.
Darn it. Oh, well.
So what do you got? Reuter down there again tonight?
Big Jason.
Big Jason's down there on the side. What's he do? In charge of the balls or what?
Again, he's always in charge of the balls.
He's equipment manager this year, along with Steve Ledbetter and Jake Phillips.
All right,
Yeah,
now.
let's get back to these camera guys.
Yeah,
Who's helping
yeah.
us out here tonight, Curtis?
You know what? And the camera guys are the unsung heroes anyway, because they're down there. They're ones. I think they're sweating more than we are, I assure you. But
Actually, it's cooler down there. They got a nice breeze.
Really?
Yeah.
You would have to tell me that, wouldn't you? Jamie Ridnour, a newbie for us, joined us on the upstairs doing the top deck shot, which is obviously the ever-present overhead. And then you got Rick Sebring, a 4-year veteran, and Al Harrod on the sidelines. So both the two guys down there being seasoned with us, and Jerry Bush, of course, doing play-by-play, and Nate doing analysis here working with us, and Jimmy Blank running switch. I got to give him more tools, though. He wants more tools to work with, I can tell.
He said that we were tools.
Oh, yeah. That was a halftime comment. You weren't supposed to repeat that now. That's okay. That's all right. But working with us and making sure that we at least look good. We don't have to sound intelligent, though, do we?
Who is that kicking off for Defiance there?
I don't know. Pretty big boy, though.
Is that Santana?
Oh, boy.
No.
He flips, kicks it
72.
out of bounds. at
Gabe
20.
Rodriguez.
What was that?
He just kicked it out of bounds. Gabe Rodriguez.
Oh, boy.
And they're going to get it at the 40.
sophomore defensive lineman.
Why would you have a defensive lineman be your kicker?
Well, we must not have a soccer player this year,
Well,
do we?
I think it was Botek was out there earlier, and was he having an injury or anything, Nate?
Yes,
He's injured?
Yep.
The kicker got hurt. That does not sound right. He was probably hurt while he was. Now, what are they doing? False start.
They're making him re-kick.
Oh.
Great, just what you're going to see happen. He's going to kick it again. He says, "You got to kick the ball straight, son." Did you see that? Did you see what I saw? Okay. Referee says, "Go that way."
He's a straight-on kicker too.
Yeah, he's got no angle, does he?
Not much.
Maybe he's a big boy though. Straight on. He tried it that
There he
time.
goes.
Oh, squibbed it down. Look at that ball go.
Oh, boy.
Down inside the 10, taken at the 8-yard line.
Great block.
Number 1 takes it out to the 30. That's Fulton Lankenow. About a 21-yard, 22-yard return.
That was a great block that Lankenow received there, and he was able to get more yards because of it. I think that was Harris on the block.
So what do you think about the numbers of the guys on the sidelines? About what we've had in the past, don't you think, reserve-wise?
Well, I think Defiance has got a pretty full roster. They had a lot of guys in JV and freshmen this year.
Plasman hands it off to
46 again.
Yep, Nate Walker again.
And he still thought he was running, but his forward progress was stopped way back. Huh?
Picks up about a yard. Let's see what if any changes Defiance has defensively or Napoleon offensively for this second half of play.
Chad Cannon was the first to get Walker on that last play. They actually gave him 2 on that.
So 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. Ball at the 33-yard line, and there's a false start there. Spencer Witt jumped.
And that's Napoleon's second penalty, I believe.
I don't know. Sure seems to me that things are bound to happen when you get this early in the season. And I think one of the things that Coach Beauty had said to Nate, I think during his preview show, was that it sounded to me like he didn't have everything. Nothing is set in stone. Let's
Nate
say.
did a preview show with the
He
coach,
did?
huh? In the studio.
Several. No, on the field
Oh,
premise. He
good.
you should watch DCTV
Well,
more
if I had
often.
cable, I'd do it.
Sorry about your luck. Oh man.
There's a flag on the play, though. That's going to be brought back, I think.
Yeah. Tough block back there in the backfield.
I was just going to say an illegal block in the back.
Or holding.
Yep.
Well, it seemed like they were standing up for an awful long time.
Yeah, I did a preview show, Jerry, not only of Defiance, but I also previewed Ayersville and Hicksville as well.
Can you believe that? He traveled all the way to Hicksville.
Really?
And he doesn't drive.
How'd you get there?
The big guy, Jason Muter, we got to give him credit as well.
You didn't do Tenora, though, huh?
Well, we couldn't do Tenora because they weren't out on the practice field by the time we got there.
Can you imagine?
Neither was Fairview.
They showed up and threw a party. Nobody came.
Exactly.
So let's call it 2nd and 25 from the Napoleon 16-yard line. Get a big stop here for the Bulldogs. Be nice.
Look at that. There's backfield
Quick hitter up the
action.
middle, and Walker,
Ouch.
he gains about 10 or 12 yards back.
Well, here we go again. 3rd down and a lot.
There's about 14 yards to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's hope Defiance learn from the first half.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get a stop here and get a decent field position.
I don't think that's something that the Bulldogs had all first half was decent
Not
field
much.
position.
They were inside the red zone once and couldn't convert.
Right,
Even with 15 yards of help.
right.
So Defiance looking tough right here.
It's going to come this way. Ball's up in the air.
Hey, look at that. Almost defensive interference.
Offensive interference.
Well, I don't know. Number 2 was he pushed his arms back on him, and you're right. It was close, but look at that. Jason just got in the shot. He tossed the ball out there. Nicely done, Jason.
So there we
Reuter.
go. Defiance holding Napoleon in this opening offensive possession. So Defiance, who they're going to have back here for the punt?
This is the first punt, right? Unless they fake.
It would be their first punt, yes.
Like I said, I've not seen anything that makes me feel.
It's Trey Gilliam back deep for the Defiance Bulldogs.
Oh, man. And he is deep,
And
too.
that's a nice punt. That's going to
And
go
he's
over his
getting
head.
deeper.
Oh, my goodness.
Get back and get away. He's going to drop it. Oh, man. A little block
His own player hit him.
Well, he got blocked into him, I think.
He's hurting.
Trey.
Yeah, Jack Hannon comes up limping.
That was a 65-yard punt.
Jeez. I thought you said good field position, Jerry.
Well,
that didn't happen.
I got to throw in a plug for Jason and myself. We will be doing basketball again this winter here on DCTV Channel 5.
This is the first game in football.
I know, but I just wanted to throw that plug out there.
Okay, all right. We'll give you your dues. I'm thinking you're taking that brown ball and you're squishing it into an orange ball. We're awfully quick there, Nate. What, are you giving up on football already? Or?
Well, no, not really. We'll also be doing soccer this year as well.
Well, now that's a little closer to what I would believe would happen. Black and white. He's still chopping.
Lopez takes it through the left tackle there up to about the 17-yard line. Picks up a couple.
I think we're seeing something here that we probably know it's there, but it's time to make a few adjustments. Maybe it's time for a change.
What kind of change?
I don't know, quarters, dimes, nickels, but no, something to spark this offense right here.
That was Nick Lopez again on that carry.
Ka-ching.
Well, let's see if Defiance can convert their third down. 3rd and 3 from the 22-yard line. 21-yard line.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope there, Jerry. You got to get a first down.
Yes.
So Keewan in the shotgun formation. Lopez to his left. Receivers near side. They're going to hand it off to Lopez.
Nope.
He's way short.
Boy, is he short. He went off tackle with a lead to the right, but I don't know what he was looking at.
So it's going to be fourth and long 1 or 2.
Nate's saying it's 1 yard. He's saying he's got 1 yard to make. They're not going to chance it here, though. Why give Napoleon an opportunity that they don't need?
Back to punt for the Defiance Bulldogs, number 52, Chalice Beatty.
Tell you, that has to be a change in the action for him.
And he
Not
gets
bad.
along a decent punt.
Oh,
Goes out of bounds at
Oh.
the 42-yard line of Napoleon.
just as well.
And no return, that's what you like.
Right, just as well. Put it out of play.
Well, Defiance failing to pick up a first down in their first series of the second half. 7:34 left in the third quarter. It's Napoleon 7, Defiance 0.
They did chew up a lot of clock, though. What you got there, glow pen?
Yeah, how about
Did you
that?
get that? They giving those away, are they? Oh, OnStar. What happened to you? Did you use their service, or?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Plasma going to hand it off to Walker.
Oh.
Walker, caught behind.
Yep, he is.
There, number 15 for the Bulldogs, first man in there. That's Cameron Schenkel on the tackle, along with a couple other dogs.
Nick Vittorio also got in there. Jerry, I have a strong feeling this evening that this game is going to be a defensive struggle, and sure enough, it is.
Could come down to a big play. And, you know, how about overtime? How about that?
Why not? We got all night.
So Plasman back in the shotgun, and Defiance back, giving him a lot of pressure. Cannot get him.
Oh,
that's a big interception there for the Defiance Bulldogs. Number 21 for the Dogs, Trey Gilliam playing center field there, and that ball hung up in the air. And there we go, big play, number 1, number 2 for the Dogs.
Second turnover for Napoleon, and the key to that play was the pressure that Defiance put on.
Yeah, they had 3 guys on him, and he
Yes.
I can't believe he even got the ball thrown.
That's one of those plays where you take the sack, you don't throw it. And sure enough, it turned into a turnover. Dogs, let's see if they seize this opportunity here.
Well, I think that's what it took. Big spark. And now we need to see some offensive action going on.
Austin Castillo with the carry, his first carry of the game, I believe. Big number 34 for the Bulldogs, 5'9", 160 pounds, senior running back.
And it's still 7-0. Right?
You got it. Pick up a 2 for Defiance, 6-11 and counting. Third quarter action. Keewan's checking his plays on the wrist. Seems to be a little confused. He's going to look up here.
I think he saw a defense.
There we go. A little reverse action.
Ouch.
We're off counter play there.
Can't get it outside on him, huh?
Nope. Castillo again with the carry, giving Lopez a little breather.
Yeah.
Spencer Witt was on the tackle for Napoleon.
Gilliam coming out. So what's now? You said he's coming in on the end position, or Trey Gilliam?
No, that's usually Schenkel.
Yeah, but I just wondered. I saw him coming out that time too, and he's going wide. They're going to do something here.
3rd and long, and he's rolling to his right. Big pressure.
Oh,
he just
hit.
throws it to the ground. He got hammered hard. Keewan.
He hit when he went. That's right.
And of course, no intentional grounding. He was outside of the pocket.
Yeah, he was rolling for his life. That's a toughie. It's like it's punt time again, Jared, but maybe they'll get a break on the punt, huh?
It'd be nice to get a long, deep one here again.
Oh, yeah.
So Chalice Beatty again. Chalice is 5'10", 165-pounder. Senior. Good snap. Off the side of his foot.
And
just
out of
not
bounds.
taking his time.
He felt pressure, I think, from that outside man. And it's kind of tough.
Not a good punt. So far, Defiance kicking game a little shaky so far tonight.
Well, like I said, too, I know I'm really surprised. I did not realize that Botek was not in this game anymore. I think he was like a number 85 or 86 or something out there, but I don't even see him on this roster sheet.
No, I don't.
Oh, there he is. Wait, I'm sorry. Well, there's Zach and Jacob Botek, 17 and 18. So
Okay.
I thought he was a higher number because he was a kicker, but I think it might have been a decoy. In early season, they do tend to wear different numbers just to mess around with people, I guess.
Timeout. Napoleon.
This gives Coach Beauty a chance to get out there on the field a little bit. Water. Not for us, Jay. I don't know. Nate, Nate, when they get a break, doesn't mean we get a break.
Where's the high school video camera tonight?
Well, up top.
Are they?
I thought he was going to be down here, but they tend to change things when they have to. So
I don't even know who is that down there.
that's that's a TV station, right, Nate? Your brothers in arms over there. Napoleon or
Lima, WOSN,
OSN coming up to cover something.
West Ohio Sports Network.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they're broadcasting live on the web tonight, aren't they?
Actually, it's tape delayed on the web.
Oh, okay.
That's not 44,
Yeah,
right?
It's 44.2.
44.2 on the digital dial.
But keep it tuned to DC TV Channel 5. Obviously, you're watching this on tape delay. Probably sometime this week after the game.
Plans are always to put the games on Thursday nights. Every Thursday night becomes Football Thursday. This is just the
Thursdays and Saturdays, I believe, right?
Yep. we're kind of following Coach Beauty's Thursday idea. We always like putting it out there on Thursday nights. That's when people are getting a chance to kind of get geared up for the weekend. So
Skylar Anderson with the carry, and he picks up 0.
Well, that was a difference in the way that Napoleon is kind of approaching this right now. They've got players on the field that had not been playing so much in the first half. You know, one thing Defiance has to their advantage, too, is I know that their conditioning is absolutely – I think they've been doing a lot better job staying in shape through the offseason and into the spring. I think it's going to show here towards the end of this game.
Hasman back, and he is sacked.
Yeah.
Tied up there.
Finally.
It's big number 85 for the Bulldogs. That's Mike Mansfield with the sack.
Number 52, Beatty, got in there quick, too. He was at the legs.
Senior defensive end for the Bulldogs. Mike Mansfield with the big-time sack.
Yep.
And that's our first sack against Plasman tonight.
Yep. Mansfield's a scrappy little guy, I'll tell you that right now.
Maybe there's our defensive adjustment right there.
Yes.
We're talking about maybe putting a little more pressure on him.
Yeah, and that's what you got to – I mean, you got to look for those things in this first game, too. What are you going to do next week?
So 3rd and 19 for the Wildcats.
Oh,
And more pressure right across the middle.
Oh, man.
Completed, but not before Nick Lopez of the Bulldogs ties him up at about midfield. He's well short of the first down.
And Lopez jumps on and says, "Giddy up." He rode him like a pony right into the grass, didn't he?
Just like that DHS band halftime show.
There you go. Ride the pony, that's what they said. Defiance having to scramble to get everybody out there, and their personnel is not on the field. And it looks like
And it's over his head again.
And let's hope it goes into the end zone, but it doesn't look like it's going to make it. Oh, he rolled into the
He
end
rolled
zone.
in.
Oh, that's a touch. Yeah.
But we got a penalty.
He had it on the 1 yard line, and he rolled in with it. But it's definitely going to come back because Defiance did not have all their personnel on the field. They weren't set. They didn't have any. They had one guy short.
They didn't have to be set. Napoleon can kick whenever they want.
Oh, wow. It went against Napoleon.
Yeah. So what do? Make him re-kick?
And then what? Back him up 5? Oh, both sides. He pointed towards Defiance that time.
Illegal substitution?
I think that's what the announcer's saying, isn't it?
So what are we going to do, replay this down?
Yeah, but where from? They can't.
I think they replay it.
Well, I don't know. The referees are trying to thinking this through, and the guy with the ball's at the 30 there, Jerry. I don't know why he's at the 30. They're going to have a conference. These are these early season things that you don't see very often, but when it happens, you like to think the referees have been well trained and know what to call and know how to explain it to the coaches.
And plus, too, you would think they would have a few preseason scrimmages under their
Well,
belt, too.
but again, they give credit. I mean, he's making a call against Defiance.
They're going to replay. Oh, they're going to give him
5 yards, that probably it looks like.
Okay.
5 and re-kick.
5 and re-kick, yeah.
And Napoleon's going to.
Well, let's get running back here.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Back here,
not?
Gilliam.
as soon as the referees are out of the way, he can snap that sucker. There we go. Or it's 2 yards short of a first down. He doesn't have to kick it if he doesn't want to. Oh, that's high and mighty, isn't it? Terrible kick. Everybody get out of the way.
Bounces backwards,
That's
and
better.
that ball's dead at the 34-yard line. So there's a
That's a bonus.
14-yard pickup.
And that's a case where taking the penalty actually hurt Napoleon.
Yeah, I guess.
Because they would have had it at the 20-yard line, but instead the Dogs are going to have it at the 34-yard line. That's a 14-yard difference right there. So that taking the penalty did actually hurt Napoleon.
Lopez with the carry. He's up left. He's biggest pickup of the night for Nick, I believe. 12 yards to the 47-yard line.
Jerry, you are correct. That is his biggest pickup.
So 2:49 and counting here in the third quarter. Keewan under center, hands it off to Lopez again to that favorite left spot. And he picks up about 6 yards into Napoleon territory.
Joey Miles was one of the first people in there for the Cats.
Defiance with the quick huddle, and they got 2 receivers right, two in the backfield, and that's a quick handoff to Lopez again. He makes it to about the 45-yard line of Napoleon, short of the first down by about 2 or 3 yards short. It's called 3rd and 3.
Say 3rd and 2. Nate Walker on the stop for Napoleon.
I don't know, but it's getting dark out there.
There's a first down.
Now we got some action.
Justin Colley getting the big first down there. Colley's picked up some good yardage when he's had his opportunities tonight. And that's a big first down for the Bulldogs.
And that's why I said, Jerry, he's biting, he's chomping at the bit to get in there. Every time he gets a chance, he's going to take advantage of it.
Defiance,
what are
they're not wasting any time.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. That looks like a real hard play right here. Taking the short side with the strong side tackle.
Picks up a couple yards there for the Dogs. The lead blocker out there for the Dogs is Troy Mays, number 61. 2nd and 8 for Defiance.
Talked about Justin Colley earlier this summer. He ran in the triathlon that JC and I covered for DCTV.
He did, huh?
Yep.
That's where he's getting his
There you go.
endurance. He was hopping a little bit.
Like
much,
a galloping horse there for a minute.
Yeah. When you take your feet, you lose yardage.
He gets out to about the 37-yard line, and this quarter's winding down, under a minute to go. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Bulldogs. Another third down, big third down play. Obviously, I think Defiance is in 2-down territory right now. Keewan's going to be in the shotgun formation. Rolls to his right and throws. Quick hitter. Intended for Lopez.
And he saw him at the feet, though, didn't he?
He gunned that ball. He's got some, he's got an arm. He got it there, just threw it too low.
Yeah. He threaded the needle on it, that's for sure, because there were linebackers.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys on top of him.
There's a lot of people in the middle of that field right there.
So 4th and 7 for Defiance from the Napoleon 37-yard line.
Gotta get this first down, guys.
Coming to it.
Defiance crowd giving him a little encouragement.
Look at the time he's got.
Throwing that
Out
deep,
front.
deep, touchdown! That's a catch. There we go. Finally, Austin Hancock diving in the end zone.
What a catch.
One baseball player to another, guys.
That's
I
right.
love it.
What a catch, man. He put it out
He
there.
hung himself out on the clothesline for that.
Man, oh, man.
37-yard touchdown throw. Keewan.
Nice throw. Defiance going to get this extra point, but I think they're going to have to call timeout.
Yeah, they don't even.
They got to go for 2.
Well, I don't know.
What do you bet? Yeah.
Yeah, you got your kicker hurt. This is big. I mean, these extra points are going to be big.
Again, you haven't had a lot of success on the ground, but you can certainly get 3 yards. I would hope if you had to have a little stamina right now to get 3 yards, but I think I'd try to get 2.
I'd take Keewan in the shotgun and let him run.
Yeah, he might have an out. Yeah, of course you don't want to see him injured though either. So
no.
So big Al down there.
You don't worry about that in this game.
Yeah, that's true. This is Napoleon.
Right.
River Rock's on the line, buddy. I'm telling you.
I would go for 2 as well, Kurt. I like the way you're thinking.
I'm just thinking that if you don't do it though, Jerry.
And they're going to. Keewan's out there.
Yes.
I just told Jamie Rittenauer, our upstairs camera operator, I said, go for 2. And I didn't mean like he's going to see this. He's going to have to, hope he's watching. I think he got the shot too.
So Keewan under center.
He's got a knot.
No.
Oh, so close. But they're going to say he stopped him at the line, aren't they? Referee's thinking about it, though. He's taking a long, oh, no call. Nope. Nope.
Well, it'd be brilliant if they convert. But, hey,
man.
when you don't convert.
Well, we got 23 seconds to go in this quarter, Jerry. Nate, 23 seconds of what?
We don't know.
Kick and go? Come on.
Let's recap that scoring. 37-yard touchdown pass.
30-some?
Austin Hancock
37.
received it.
37.
Austin Hancock received it from Joe Keewan. Point after attempt was no good on the 2-point conversion. 23.6 to go in the third quarter. Napoleon 7, Defiance 6.
Not quite tied up like we thought it should be, but Napoleon's running out of gas, I think. But that's just my opinion. So
I look at it this way, guys. You have the momentum. Keep it with the great defensive series right here.
yeah, well, I think they got to get this ball out of their hands, keep it away from the Napoleon running backs.
Right. Rodriguez to kick off.
From the 40. Let's see if we can get it down the middle of the field here.
Oh, did
That's
he?
another big boot over the shoulder catch from about the 12-yard line.
He's going to reverse.
They're going to get him there.
Get the ball. He's loose. Oh, no.
Oh,
my
no.
gosh.
Finally.
How many times you got to hit
That's
that
a
kid?
heck of a run. Give him some credit.
And there's a fight going on down there for the 2 flags.
Oh.
2 guys fighting it out, duking it out, somebody punching somebody. I'm not sure who.
As Defiance's Nick Vittorio in there, number 30.
I think he was still fighting for the ball at the end of the play. That's what it was, and somebody said something.
What did I say earlier? Composure. You got to keep your composure.
It must have been a language issue. Beauty's right on top of it, though, too. He was standing right there.
Dead ball. Personal foul. Napoleon.
See? Yeah, always got to be looking out for the guy making the tackle. Man, that's a stupid mistake, huh?
That is their 4th penalty, their 2nd personal foul tonight.
That's just way too stupid.
Dumb.
Well,
Dumb.
actually, the ball's going to be spotted where he should have been tackled the first place anytime.
Take it back far enough that it makes no sense that he ran that much. What a lot of wasted energy.
Heck of a run, though.
I'm going to say you're right. You are definitely right, Jerry. Kid spun 4 times before he finally ended up making more forward
Just kept
progress.
putting his hand down, catching his balance. And
That was Charlie Harris, too, on the run, by the way.
Seems like he'd make a good long jumper or something.
so 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line of Napoleon.
8 seconds of.
And
I think we're going to see some ugly out there yet. What was that?
Skylar Anderson on the carry. Yeah, these guys don't like each other too much. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Defiance scoring there in the 3rd quarter late, but it's Napoleon on top 7-6. 3rd quarter issues.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to
What's
tell
the
you.
issues?
I think mental mistakes on both sides. I mean, things that shouldn't happen. You know, I know it's first game, but there's some things that happen out there. Assignments looked like they were missed blocks. There was a couple places where the line they fired out and then they didn't sustain the block. Defiance had some good progress, but you still got mental mistakes. And then that mental mistake there at the end. Why? You're already down. You already had a beautiful one. Why do you go to the trouble to take somebody? You know, personal foul is the stupidest call in the field, really, to me.
Yeah.
Nondescript play. I don't understand why some of the play action calling is just. I saw imagination with the catch, with the exception of that, but just a lot of stuff that's just the same off tackle stuff we see all the time. And if it's working, great. If it's not working, do something different. Show a little imagination.
On both sides of the ball.
Exactly. Exactly.
Napoleon and Defiance, right?
I'm not picking on either team. I'm just saying there's some things that and I know everybody's playing it close to the vest. It is a tight game. 12 minutes separate us from the end. So
Well, it's a heck of a close game. Third year in a row now.
Nate, what do you think?
Well, it's like you said, personal fouls, that qualifies under the mental mistake part of it. Physical mistakes you can understand, but mental, you can't have those.
Mental, not metal.
Correct.
Oh, Defiance putting it to him.
Big number 72 for the Bulldogs. Gabe Rodriguez in there.
Gabriel.
Third and long for the Wildcat. Defiance defensively playing a heck of a lot better this second half, aren't they?
Yes.
Somebody, locker room conversations. Makes a difference, right?
Yep.
You know, Jerry, I didn't mention the obvious on the enhancements. How do you like your boom headset?
Oh, yeah, these are nice. We got headsets with microphones now.
We got
Very
Nate.
nice.
Nate's in the ear too. We can hear him.
Yep.
He can see us. He's got another one.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Big hit.
I
Once
tell
again, Gabe Martinez back there. Or Gabe Rodriguez, I should say.
Yeah. I think that personal foul thing really fired some people up.
Yes.
Look at that. Defiance putting their men on the field. 4 guys
Well, let's
out
get a
for-
guy back deep in punt coverage right now so we can
Who?
catch the ball.
Who's going back? 21. That Trey.
Trey Gilliam, yep.
And Napoleon's already ready to snap the ball, and Defiance is still thinking about where they're going to play from. That's a mental mistake. Manriquez, the coach back there, says,
There
hey,
you go. You're back there to
Boom.
catch the ball at the 40-yard line.
Come
Get some-
on.
turn it up.
21, he's up
Hang
to
on
the
to the ball.
49-yard line.
There we
Good
go.
little return. And Defiance with some great field position here.
37, excuse me, Jerry, 37-yard punt, 9-yard return.
Pretty good to see that, huh?
Tell you guys what, Uncle Mo is wearing a royal blue jersey right about now.
So 1 yard to get into their own territory. That's a first time all night for that, isn't it? On a starting
I
play.
think so,
Yes.
yeah. Defiance with their best field position to start a drive, I think.
They can chew 9 minutes off the clock doing it right, huh?
Be nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of movement right there. Look at that. Nice move.
Lopez
Oh,
into Napoleon territory, down at the 45-yard line. Pick up a 6.
that's
Second
that
and
guy.
4.
Man. That's that guy we need to see in the open field right there. Lopez needed one more
Defiance,
block.
you can tell, has got the momentum.
Well,
They've got the
Yeah,
momentum.
yeah.
They look a little more fired up. A little more. Yeah.
It's conditioning, I'm telling you.
Yep.
It's coming down to how well these guys work in the weight room. They all look like they've got energy. Lopez.
Lopez picks up the first down. That's going to move the chains.
You know that Jacob Essel out there, the kid that you talked about earlier.
Jacob Estel, yeah.
Essel, yeah. He showed a little hit action after. He's showing again. They're all showing more fire. I like that. First guy. Oh man, it's exciting, Nate.
It most certainly is. I forgot to mention to this to you guys. The Bulldogs mascot was down there earlier. Guess what jersey number he was wearing?
Numero uno,
5.
5. What's that mean?
DCTV 5. You got it?
Dog day. Look at that.
Lopez in the open field. He's still on his feet. He's
at
at the 20.
Out of
Out of
bounds.
bounds about the
15.
14-yard line.
That's a run.
And that gets the crowd excited.
27-yard pickup, Jerry.
Let's get that defense ready. They're going to have to hold this out. If they're going to take that little bit of time off. They're going to score inside of 2.5 minutes there, Jer. I say they're going to score.
Timeout on the field. Napoleon's going to call timeout.
That's a
Yeah,
nice one.
Defiance got Napoleon on their heels right now, and they're trying to break up this momentum that Defiance has had this almost entire second half.
Nate's got his balloons ready. He smack them things together, they'll make a lot of noise up here. Just don't hit them on your head, Nate. When they pop, they really make it bad on your ears. And don't hit them too close to Jamie either, all right?
No, I'm not going to. That's why I tapped them lightly.
There you go.
Jacob Estel there, the center we're talking about, he's a 6'3" 215-pound junior. He's grown a lot over this past season. Played a little bit last year as a sophomore and doing a whale of a job in that offensive line's opening up some holes, and Lopez is taking advantage of him.
I'd like to see them get that opportunity to come into this game and walk out of here with a victory, get that River Rock in Defiance for the, first time since they started it?
Yeah.
Well, again, I don't want to count count the hens yet.
Yeah, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Need a nice spark play right here to gather up some more yardage. Oh, look at that.
Almost got him off sides.
Close.
It was Colley with the carry. He's busting it down. He's in for the touchdown.
Yes!
14 yards running hard. Justin Colley up the gut. How long has it been since Defiance has been ahead of Napoleon now? This has been a long time. Great determination there for Colley. From 14 yards out, right up the middle, and he had a nice hole eventually, but it was all second effort from him. Once he got to that speed, the open field a little bit, he just drug him right in.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what they're going to do for the extra here, though, Jerry.
They're going to kick it.
Do they have a guy that can kick?
Number 14.
Austin Hancock.
Austin Hancock, a kicker now? Nice.
He's got it. There we go, 13-7, Defiance. Kicked that with some authority there. That looked good all the way. So
now what do we got going on?
DHS flag crew running down the track. I thought maybe we'd get the cannon out again this year, but those boys retired last year, and I thought maybe they'd come out maybe once a year for the Defiance Napoleon game every 2 years. Would be nice, but
yeah,
maybe we can talk them into it one of these days. Homecoming or something, get them out here. Jamie knows them Dirk boys.
Yes. Scoring summary there, 6:30 to go in the, rather 9:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Justin Colley, a 14-yard touchdown run. Point after by Austin Hancock is good. Defiance 13, Napoleon 7.
Well, Jerry, only 3 words. I put 3 words up.
I see that.
Play execution rules.
And they did. They executed very well. That led them to, they had great field position, started that drive at the 49 of the yard line of Defiance and went 51 yards for the score. And Defiance definitely has the momentum right now.
And let's see if they can just keep that staying on the defense.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that scares me is Napoleon, that one big break is all they need, and they're back in it. Let's not give it to them.
So Gabe Rodriguez, and kick it off again. He gets it down about the 20-yard line.
But he put it to the outside, that's why.
Oh, big hit there.
Who was that?
Big hit. I think that was number 30 for the Bulldogs, Nick Vittorio.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he went down there and just rattled him hard.
I think the band's into it now. Hey, I went to that Meet the Bands on Tuesday night, Jerry, and something that Mrs. Booth said, the director of the Defiance Band, said that Jerry Beauty has told them, and I know he's said this in the past too, the band can play as much as they want in the fourth quarter. He doesn't care. Play all you want, play as many songs as you want, just keep playing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He appreciates that then.
Yeah, he does. And here
that crowd.
Well, it keeps everybody here.
That's good.
Short play, and it's popped in the air.
Up. Oh. That would have been big.
Oh, my God. Sorry about that, guys. I get excited when I see some defensive lineman knocking the ball up in the air. That's fun.
You've converted me on that, Kurt. You have converted me on that.
Defensive action is so much fun, buddy.
I'll tell you, both sides of the ball, I'm impressed. Defiance defensive line and the offensive line. I think those have been some good keys. Coach Beauty said they would be improved this year because we didn't have much last year, and obviously they've come out, conditioned themselves, and they're hitting hard right now.
Defense needs to be.
Just crisscrossed him and pounded him.
That was Colley.
Big time defense for Defiance again.
Colley burying that down.
Yeah.
Guy's looking for his helmet. It's on his head. He didn't even know where it's at.
And another flag on the play.
Looks like something against Napoleon again. Something after the
I think
play.
there was a
ended.
hold.
Really? Napoleon's going to have to
Was
keep.
that a personal foul?
I think it happened at the end of the play.
If it is, that's their third.
Losing their composure. No,
No, it's
Holding.
Holding, but
holding from the spot of the foul, possibly.
geez, in the backfield that much? Maybe.
Wow.
I think Defiance had some pressure on him there for the sack again, and someone held him
Well,
to save the sack, but it cost him some yards.
Defiance has got.
So
got
what do
this
we call this? Second and
way
About
too
2
much.
miles.
You got a long ways.
they got to get out to the 46-yard line.
You got 3 receivers in the fourth looking. He's
Plasma's
throwing over the
throwing
top too hard. And he's trying to say he's being pushed
Yeah,
on,
there's
but no
no
way.
way.
No.
There's not enough contact.
No,
That was just great defense by Hancock.
There was
Yeah.
enough contact there to catch a fly.
Tyler Miller, the intended receiver, but he just didn't have the wheels to catch that ball. So 9-10 left in the game in the fourth quarter, and it's Defiance on top of Napoleon, 13-7, and Napoleon facing 3rd and 30.
Jeez.
Defiance has, I don't care how far it is, they've got to stop him here on 3rd down.
Well, you play some zone coverage in the back here, and you don't let anybody behind you.
Right.
I got to tell you, here we go. Here we
Plasman's-
go again. Oh, he's top passing.
Oh,
got
nice.
a hand on it.
Yes.
He got a hand on it.
It was that Collie, 36
yes.
Collie with the jump up, and
He got fingers on that ball, man.
I tell you what, Collie's having a heck of a game. Every time he's in the play, he got that touchdown run. He's been picking up some yards and playing some good defense now too. So that's a big stop. 4th down now for Napoleon, and Defiance going to get another.
Time to return this one, huh?
Another score would be huge at this point.
Time to return the ball right here.
There we go.
Trey's back. I've been texting back and forth with one of our camera operators, and I
Nice
said,
punt.
yeah, it's nice and round.
Catch that ball. There you go.
He's got to go outside with it, and he's not got enough. Oh, not enough room.
Yeah, and
He's
another
at the 49
49.
again.
That's we like that. Great field position again.
I was sending this back to
Now-
Jamie up here. I was trying to tell you. Sorry, buddy. I said, "There's smack time." He said, "Break him into a Slim Jim."
Well, what you got to do now, I think, is let's not get conservative here. Let's keep this momentum. Go down and score and put this game away right
Yes.
now. Don't play conservative and just try to drag this clock out, because Napoleon, they're gonna want to know that Defiance just trying to pick up first downs. Let's try to hit another big score here, and let's put the game away.
By the way, you mentioned that Rick Sebring was in his 4th year with us at DCTV. I'm in my 16th year with DCTV.
Oh yeah.
Is that a self-gratifying plug there, Nate?
Well, it is, considering I work with 2 great individuals such as you and Kurt.
All right.
Okay. Keywin bat. Oh, I think
Ball
Penalty
start
everywhere.
Defiance.
we've got one play clock not working in the south end zone. I wonder if that was delay a game.
No, it was a false start against Defiance.
Okay. Yeah, but the play clock in the south end zone hasn't worked all night. So.
Yeah, it's not operational right now.
Really?
Hopefully they fix that by the time Saturday comes, because I've got a freshman game here Saturday morning.
So 1st and 15, Defiance moved back 5 yards, and Lopez again with the carry, going to pick up about 3 or 4.
They're running clock.
Well, that was, sorry, check that. Collie with the carry.
Well, Justin's got, again, I've seen him get something going on. Oh, well.
So Defiance going to try to run the clock out. That clock was down to 0, and not much there. So it's going to be 3rd down.
7:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Defiance leading 13-7.
Well,
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11. So convert or go home.
How much you want to make a bet they're going to run the ball?
Well, you don't want to put it out there too far, but I mean,
Keewan's going to.
He's in shotgun.
Okay, this is new for Defiance.
I should have bet you.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and he lost it out of bounds. No catch. He's trying to say he had it, but I don't think he had it long enough.
I think Beauty's saying he had the ball and lost it when he was out of bounds.
Or yeah, when he was tackled and pulled down. I think that's. I tell you what, that's a tough call. Because
I think it was an incomplete pass.
yeah, if you're juggling with two hands as you go out of bounds.
Yeah, you gotta show your possession, don't you?
Right. Even in high school, I know that's obviously the big thing on football for college and pros, but even in high school, you got to have a possession.
Well, that would have been a big, Defiance actually lost 2 yards on that drive, and
Chalice on the punt.
Here we go.
Let's get a big punt here. We got a guy coming off the field here. Okay, there we go.
Bam. Oh, and they went for the block.
Almost blocked. Line drive at the 20.
And there's guys outside. He's building a wall, Jerry.
And he's out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. He stepped out.
He stepped out.
Referee didn't see it.
Here's the big play.
52, and they're going to take him out of bounds and hurt him.
They're going to throw a flag on this for tackling him out of bounds, maybe? Who knows?
I think they just slid him out. They slid down.
I think he was out of bounds down here.
I don't know. Maybe Al had a shot of that.
Here's why I wish we had replay.
Yeah.
So he runs it clear down to the Defiance 35-yard line, 7:05 left. Napoleon now 35 yards to take the lead.
Defense sucks it up right here. It's time. I think it's time. Brugler's looking at the water cooler like he wants to punch something. You know that? He walked over to it, and I think he smartly walked away from it. They're going to have to do something here to stop this swing of momentum right now. Hand off to the middle.
Is that 46 there? Walker with the carry. Picks up a yard. Well, they're not going to. Defiance likes his clock running, but they got to stop him.
Yes. Yes.
Jamie thinks he may have been out of bounds too. From up top. Both Jamies, I think, would think he was out of play, but we'll see.
Well, the referees are down there and we're up here. So
That's right.
I want to see that replay, that's for sure.
Well, somebody had a camera shot, I'm sure.
I will edit it and make sure.
There you go. What are you going to do with it? Send it to OHSA?
I can't do that.
No, you can't.
Anonymous.
Defiance.
Up the gut.
Geez.
Up the gut.
44.
There's a first down.
And then some.
It's that Bryant Schlade, sophomore, getting a carry.
Tell you guys what, Schlade hasn't had the bulk of the carries, but when he's had them, he's able to make big plays out of it. I think that's only his second or third carry tonight.
Yeah, I think it's the second time we called his number.
Defiance has got to strip right now.
Strip, interception, fumble, anything.
Or just stop him, period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just stop him.
They're too close, though. They're going to go for it no matter what happens.
There we go. There's Walker. He's outside. Big shoestring tackle there. He had all kinds of room in front of him. Picks up about 3, 2nd and 7. They're inside the 20-yard line now at about the 18.
Tell you guys what, if I'm a Defiance fan, I keep looking over at that clock and I'm saying, please keep running, please keep running.
Well, 5 minutes is a long time in football.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Defiance, if they do happen to get down one score, they still got time to come back and do something, but I think it's time to do something in the backfield here. Swing him down and take the ball. Short pass. And he caught it.
That's a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line.
Oh, boy.
Why are you letting him work that swing pass on you? What's up with that?
It's almost as if they're not prepared for the swing pass.
Well, that one's hard to defend because your linebackers don't want to play too far back.
Right.
They got to stay close to the line, but that gives a lot of room. You get 3 yards deep, and that's.
Plasman under center. Going to hand it to Walker. Walker's at the 5. He's in for the score.
Yep, he is.
Touchdown Napoleon, 5:02. Fourth quarter, and now that didn't take time at all.
Not at all. Defiance gave him a little bit too much. That rubber band just bent too much. Now they're going to do what? 2 points? Smart move with smart money. Well, 2 won't.
They're going to kick this
Yeah,
thing.
get your 1 point, get your lead back. But if he misses, Jerry,
Well,
I mean, I've seen stranger things happen on an extra point kick attempt.
yeah, just a couple of years ago.
And Defiance up and
So
set.
Tyler Miller, number 5, for the
Pressure's
extra
on.
point in the lead.
Pressure's on. Shebs it on.
He missed it.
No!
Wide right.
What did I say?
Jinxed him. There we go.
What did I tell you? Now you got 5 whole minutes. You got the whole field.
Yep.
Just get down there, get it in, go for something. And I tell you,
Okay, Mr. Brugler, offensive coordinator. Let's see what you got here, boy.
pressure is on.
Let's get these boys fired up.
Good call out of you, Curtis. Good call out of you. I like that. And that scoring summary, 5:02 to go. A 9-yard touchdown run by Nate Walker ties the game up at 13 after the point after was no good.
What was it, 2 years ago here? Defiance lost in a last-second kick that
Carl
field goal.
Detmer, I think.
Yeah,
Detmer had the,
and we both say there was no time left on the clock when that
Yeah.
thing went off.
Yeah. I guess that's clock mismanagement in
tell
more
you.
ways than one.
Again, 3 years in a row now. This is going down to the nitty-gritty.
Hey, how about a run back here, Jerry?
How about that? That'd be huge.
Miller getting set to kick off. Nick Lopez back deep to receive for Defiance.
Okay, let's hit someone now.
Trey Gilliam is up front on the near side. I think that's Justin Colley over there on the far side.
and Jamie's upstairs. He's calling for a quadruple overtime on a Thursday night.
Jamie.
That's our camera.
There we
operator.
go.
That's Jamie for us.
And that ball is going to
It's
be
going to
kicked.
go out of bounds, isn't it? It did go off his hand, though, and it's he let it go
Yes,
out.
thank you.
Boy, I thought he touched it.
So Defiance can get the ball, what, at the 40-yard line? Is that how that is?
If we take it from there, because remember the last time Gabe Rodriguez kicked it out of bounds,
They kicked it
Napoleon
again.
option to re-kick, and that was
Yeah.
a big mistake as it turned out.
I wouldn't do that.
I
I would take the ball.
I think I'd take it.
If it's at the 40 or the 30.
I think it may be 35.
35,
It's
yeah.
where they're lining it up.
Yeah.
Defiance says, well, take your chances. But you know what? Earlier, you were talking about this earlier, right before halftime, Jerry, about opening up and maybe taking some pass plays, letting Keewing open up and air
Yeah.
it out a little bit. This is the time.
He's thrown the ball well. I think he's got a receiver. He's had all kinds of time.
And during the, I will say this, during the 7-on-7 stuff, he did show that he could find a receiver. And he did that too
So
at
we got
Lima.
Dom Romero on their side here.
Blocking is what you
And
need.
Lopez picks up a couple off the right guard.
Picked up about 3 there, second down and 7.
Looks like a dive play to me. Get the linebackers to push back a little bit.
Well, they got Keewan running back and forth that huddle. That's got to wear you down.
Zach Fielder was there on that last stop for Napoleon.
Quick snap again, and that's going to be
Oh.
Colley with the carry. He picks up absolutely 0 there.
Yeah, see,
Napoleon all over that.
Yeah,
It's going to bring up
Napoleon's-
3rd and 6.
Their defense is just looking for an opportunity to stuff them. They got to be smart. There's some smart play calling.
Is this going on this mix in, does it?
You can, yes, it
Is
does.
that you doing?
That's me putting it up there. It's Jamie over here doing all the fun
okay,
stuff.
okay. I wonder.
I got to keep feeding him information so he can make us look good.
Okay.
So what? That Colley and Lopez double duty back there.
Colley and Lopez, back there, and Keewan in the shotgun right now. He's rolling to
Time.
his right.
Go back the other way. Oh, nobody there.
Except the Napoleon coaching staff.
Who's he throwing to?
I don't know. I think he thought he had somebody in the flat, but that's
There was a lineman up there, maybe a 52.
Got to hold him on defense
Chalice
again.
Beatty.
Yeah.
it's too tense for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to leave, guys.
So 340, Defiance picking up 4 yards there in that possession, and momentum is
Going back the other way.
gone back to Napoleon.
It's time for. And he's gonna punt this thing. Beatty's gonna take his chances. He can hang one deep now. He could put one deep, and the guys could get on it.
Yeah, there's no wind anymore tonight either. It's dead calm.
He's got a little
Goes
bit
off the side of his foot,
and that goes
about
out
the
of bounds.
39-yard line.
Still
It's
pins
called
him.
the 42. Terrible punt.
Puts a lot of pressure on the defense again.
I don't know about terrible.
Well, how long was it? It was at the 38 and went to the 42. Not.
Well, let's see. 12 plus 8. Well, I guess that is a terrible punt. I stand corrected. 20-yard punt. You're watching Defiance High School football on DCTV Channel 5.
As Kurt tries to rip my head off again.
Was that you?
Yeah.
My bad.
Walker with the carry on the outside. He's
No.
Bam.
and he gets out of. Does he get out of bounds?
Yes.
Look at that. The whole Napoleon sideline's moving with the ball.
The chains are moving.
Chin, chin, chin.
And they're not going to wind the clock up either. So they say he did get out of bounds.
Yes,
so
he did.
3:27. Napoleon at the Defiance 45-yard line.
45 and first. Down. Come on, D.
Walker again. They're just going to keep giving it to him. Big number 72 for the Bulldogs on the tackle. Gabe Rodriguez cuts him behind the line of scrimmage there.
Tell you what, they're doing what Defiance is trying to do. They're trying to run with the football, and they're saying until you can stop us on the run, we're going to keep doing it.
They run right. They run to the right, run to the right, run to the right.
2:56 to go, 13-13 the score.
Is that a key? Number 5, Tyler
Bam.
Miller picks up 5 yards, back to the 40-yard line.
Chalice Beatty on the stop.
He's someone's limping there for Defiance. Number 15, Cameron Schenkel.
And I think
Ouch.
Defiance officials timeout.
He's hurting.
Yeah, coming in for the Bulldogs is Abram Ramirez, 5'6", 130-pound linebacker.
Boy, that's a lot smaller guy, isn't it?
I want to see Armando Ramirez into the game.
What's his stat?
5'1" and 90 pounds. That can't be right.
Is that? Yeah, it's a sneaker.
That's what it says here, 5'1", 90 pounds.
Well, I guess if you need somebody to hold the ball on a field goal attempt.
I don't see anybody 5'1" out there, though.
I'm looking.
Number 4. Do you
I'm
see number
looking.
4 on the sideline?
5'1", 90 pounds.
Nate, you make up for him.
I was going to, oh no, oh, you did not need to go there. Actually, I think I may make
Nate?
up about 3 of them.
I'm thinking you can eat 90 pounds of food in a week. I mean a month. I'm sorry. A month.
A month, maybe. A week, that's stretching.
Oh, I've
Actually,
seen you eat.
yeah, I can eat, but just not that much.
What were those guys called over there in Wasion that used to eat like that?
The Weber brothers.
Oh, yes, the Weber's.
Jamie's favorite show.
Yeah. Tiny.
Tiny.
Hey, big play on 3rd down here,
Big
guys.
Joe.
Go back to the action here.
I don't see a number 4 out there on the sideline, so
We're going to get close to that 2-minute mark here real quick. And then it becomes the actual drilling time. Oh, hit him outside.
Walker
Hang
again.
on. He's hanging on. Oh, no. He got bounced out.
Well, they held him. They held him short. It's going to bring up a big fourth down.
Yeah.
Huge.
You think
Fourth and 3.
they're going to go
Fourth
for it.
and 4.
You know,
I go for it. I would go for it.
Minute 58.
back.
Just a question of who wants it more now, guys. Who wants it more?
This crowd ought to be rocking right now.
I would think so.
Here we go. So this is it, man. This is big time.
Clock's still running.
Hand it off to number 5. It's a flea flicker. Oh, that's push off.
Yeah.
That should have
from
been
the defense.
offensive pass
That's
interference.
what I was thinking, too.
But it doesn't matter. Ball goes over on downs. First down, Bulldogs.
Defiance has a Hail Mary stuck in there somewhere.
85 seconds to go.
Or a minute and 25 if you're looking at the board.
Yeah, don't confuse our viewers. So Defiance, tell you, there was an imaginative play call there. The flea flicker.
I actually like that call. I actually do
I don't
like
like
that
it.
call.
I don't like it at all. I would have kept something you know. I mean, your tie game, what are you going to run into? Put it on the ground and try to get a first down, but
Yeah, that's true. They only have 3 yards to go.
I mean, come on. You
So
know?
Keewin, little misdirection there.
Oh, out.
Picks up about 4 yards at Collie on the carry. 2nd and 6 for Defiance. Minute 10 and counting left in the fourth quarter. This game's tied 13-13.
I have a feeling we might be playing for overtime unless they make a big play right here.
Stating the obvious. Here we go.
All right, Captain Obvious. First down.
Yes,
There we go. That moves the chains. How many timeouts Defiance have? We got 2 timeouts.
Napoleon has 1, correct. Captain Obvious, I
Let's
think
go.
that's
Let's
gotta
get
be
this
my
play
nickname.
going. The clock's winding up. 50 seconds and counting.
Defiance going to look at an opportunity here, Jerry, for a long throw.
Keewin's in the shotgun.
Get him
Rolling
some
to
time.
his
Get him-
right.
Throw it. Throw it.
Okay, good throw.
Incomplete.
Good throw. No, didn't take the sack.
I'll take that.
Stops the clock.
We got a player down for Napoleon, number 46 again.
Walker.
He's the guy that has a lot of cramp problems there, Nate.
Yep.
You take him a bottle of water, quick.
Actually, he does have a good first name.
Well, it's not Herschel.
No, it's Nate.
Oh, says you.
So injury timeout. 39.2 seconds left. Fourth quarter action. Defiance. Napoleon tied 13-13 for the River Rock Trophy.
Defiance has never had that rock. Napoleon's had the last 2 years.
Ball's at midfield, facing a 2nd and 10.
I think I might have done another Captain Obvious stat there for you.
We're not keeping track.
I think that may be my new nickname now, Captain Obvious.
Well, Curtis, what's the call here? 2nd and 10. Going to run the ball.
39 seconds, I think I'd be looking at some kind of a, you need to just pick up 6-7 yards. I mean, don't worry about the first down right here. You know, let Napoleon think you're going to go long, and then play something short. Get something in the flat, maybe make a nice 6-7 yard gain out of it. And if he gets a little run after, that's fine. But I see no reason to go for the first down or the touchdown right now. 39 seconds is a long time if you use it right. You got 2 timeouts left.
They only have the 1.
Yeah, I'd say Defiance has plenty of time to think about this, but you got to get it down to the 30.
Keewin under center, takes it, gives it to Lopez, up the gut, and he's close
Very
to
close.
a first down. He's going to be short about a half a yard.
And he comes up limping, Jerry.
Oh, no.
But
He's
what
okay.
is this? Timeout?
Timeout Defiance.
That's
They're
what I
for
said.
Okay.
their second.
Good
Buy
call
him-
out. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, buy him time. Give Give Lopez a little bit of time to see what's wrong with that ankle. Give the player.
He's not coming out.
No.
This don't hurt that bad.
No, but I'm just saying, this extra time is going to help him, kind of evaluate what he can do. But that was a nice run.
So 3rd and a yard to go.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to play smart right here. Time management becomes your friend.
What do we got to get? We got to get the ball to what? About the 15 yard for a field goal.
And the thing is, I don't know that Defiance has ever relied heavily on a field goal, but
I can't remember the last time we've ever won the game on a field goal. Have you?
No.
I can't remember either.
I don't think I don't think field goals are our forte. But
no.
But
well,
again,
I tell you, a couple years ago we had that exchange student that could kick the heck out of the football.
Oh, that German kid.
Yeah. Yeah, he booted. Remember?
Alex Kress.
There you
Alex
go.
Kress.
Yeah. He
Good memory.
He had a leg on him.
Yep. Now, get your first down, but get out of bounds.
Okay, here we go.
And don't throw the ball unless you have to.
Keywin in the shotgun.
There's time.
He's
Look
got
at
some
these
time.
guys.
He's going to throw it deep. He's wide open.
Yes!
Yes!
And he got out of bounds too, didn't he?
Well, they're going to stop the clock on the chains.
Yeah.
Down to the 6-yard line.
This is your chance, Gary, to think
Here
about
we go.
this.
Austin,
They're going to wind the clock up here too.
Yeah.
They're going to wind it up.
Wow.
Winning time, guys. Come on.
Let's go.
And he's going to just spike the ball. He's going to spike it. There you go.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
And the center Defiance's center just took care of their nose tackle. He says, they're going to spike it, don't you? Boy, I tell you,
He was wide open there. Austin Hancock down the sideline. That was a big. Give the young junior Keywin some credit.
Oh, yeah.
He's come through on some clutch passes tonight, and
Hancock is obviously his favorite target.
yeah,
there.
well,
Yes.
no doubt.
Here we go.
No
Now
doubt.
what?
17 seconds left.
Just run it. Get one man. Let him go. Lopez. Go. Lopez.
Yeah, touchdown Bulldogs.
12.9.
Nick Lopez with the score from 6 yards out. And this crowd, let's get a crowd shot here somewhere. It's fired up. Here's some dogs barking down there. Oh, yeah.
Hit this extra point here, Austin.
Get the extra point. Make sure they've got time.
With the PAT, it's up and good. Defiance 20, Napoleon 13. 12.9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And I'd say the fat lady's singing right now.
Scoring summary real quick. With 12.9 go in the 4th quarter, Nick Lopez, an 8-yard touchdown run. Kick after by Hancock is good. 20-13 Defiance. Hold them here, guys. Hold them.
I'll tell you what, that's some the play calling. We're not that's something new the last couple of years compared to what we've had. That's
and that's imaginative. I mean,
yes.
that's showing the sense of what can be done and using the talent that you've got, because they didn't try to do things that they've done in the past where all of a sudden,
Keywin's confidence level going into next week has got to be so much improved. He's going to win this game on his arm.
Yeah. Now let's
touchdown pass, big pickup to Hancock, and now we just got to burn these 12 seconds up.
And if they do this correctly, if he kicks it, I think he needs to very much kick this ball away from anyone, because you don't want anybody in that backfield actually getting to it. If I were him, I'd try to squib it down somewhere around the 30 and let it spin
Yes.
Get it in. Don't put it much in it. Don't put it much in the air. There you go.
There
There
you
you go.
go.
That's what I'm talking about. But it needs to be a little lower.
At the 18-yard line.
Needs to be a little lower, and he's outside.
He's outside. There he
But
goes.
he's got 3 men on him. He's bouncing back, and he's
There we
wasting
go.
time. He's killing time.
4 seconds left.
That's what I wanted. He needed to have time to cut the clock down.
Yes.
Now the defense has to suck it up for 4 whole seconds. Big
This
deal.
is one play.
One play. Come on, guys. One play.
And Defiance calls timeout.
As they should.
Beauty needs to give his guys the boost they need right here.
This is what it all comes down to.
I said this earlier. Defiance, since the River Rock has been put into play, has never won it. Keep your composure. Make your big play and win this thing.
Jeez. They just tossed the ball and the kid missed it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez.
Error on the kid. I'm marking down my score sheet.
Where's Jason? He needs to go over and teach him how to catch a ball that's tossed by a ref.
This is the first time I've stood up all night. I decided to join Jerry.
So is it party time?
Well, that's what
Not yet.
I'm asking the
Not
question.
yet.
I think it's almost that time.
I think it's about it.
This is a good thing for Defiance to at least have the lead going into, in the fourth quarter to get the lead. They haven't had this in a while, at least in the last 9 games that we know that, right, Jer? Here we go, Defiance fans.
This crowd is fired up.
Yep,
Here we go.
everybody's standing up now, Nate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ones that haven't gotten to their cars yet.
And
Look at Beauty.
Look at the student body.
Beauty
They're
says-
ready to tear down the fence out there. They're going to jump out there and run out on that field.
But they don't hurt the band.
So Plasman back in the shotgun from his own.
Oh, he
the
fumbles
ball.
it. That takes 2 seconds off. Bam! Oh, hold on.
He's going to get the ball
scoop.
away. There's
No,
one
no,
last
no,
effort, and that game is
Yeah.
over.
That's it.
And you can put this one to the Bulldogs.
All right, all right.
Defiance.
Look at that. Band fans everywhere.
Oh, and they're holding the kids. They said, we're going to jump the fence. We don't care. We're going out.
They just knocked down number 30. He just crushed him, and Beauty's hanging on to him.
Finally, the Rock has come to Defiance.
Well, Jerry, that's the question. Is it party time now?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So our final score here at Fred Brown Stadium, opening night, Defiance, Napoleon. It don't get any better. It don't get any better. This is a heck of a rivalry, and Defiance, first time in a few years, comes out onto hard-fought football game, 20-13. Give Napoleon credit too. They didn't back down.
Not at all.
They came back when they had to tie this thing up. But Defiance gets the final score, and it's enough.
I tell you what, guys, big kudos to Shane Brugler tonight. The play calling was terrific. And give Jerry Beatty and his defense a lot of credit too.
Yeah, and
They came up with the big
give that
plays.
offensive line some credit
Yes.
because and give Keewan some credit, give Lopez some credit, give Austin Colley some credit, and give a lot of good performers out there. These guys performed well when the chips were down. They came back out.
Well, you know what? Everybody likes to give credit to everybody else, and we've always talked about this on DCTV. Who do you really go to say the player of the game? I mean, DCTV's player of the game, guys. I'll tell you what. You going to weigh in on this one, Jerry?
I think it's either Austin or it's Keewan.
I would say Austin Hancock.
No, I'm giving it to the quarterback.
Yeah.
You're giving it to Joe?
I give it to Joe because Joe, he's the key to this. He's the key to this team for the next 2 years.
Or do you give it to the offensive line that gave him the time to throw the ball?
That's true.
I mean, it was a team effort. I mean, there was a lot of MVPs out there tonight, okay?
And their defense back there, Trey Gilliam made some beautiful plays in the first half, too,
Yep.
so you're
And
right.
Gabe was in on a lot of tackles out there tonight, too.
It's hard to put a team together like this early and not expect them to play well.
So who we got next? Where are we going? Are we going away or is it home?
They'll be back home.
Right here next week.
Next week.
Isn't that? Are we looking at Van Wert or somebody or what? Are we
Week
looking at?
2. Week 2. See, we don't look ahead, do we?
No.
But we might as well right now, huh?
Well, we have Major Hindsight and Captain Obvious with us, though.
I think we have Bath here next week.
Oh, joy. Now, where's that rock coming from? Somebody's got to be picturing that rock up.
Oh, yeah.
Defiance. I haven't seen them that fired up in a huddle for a long time.
I tell you,
massive players out there.
Tell you what, a little bit of momentum happened with the girls' soccer victory over Napoleon, and it carried right on into tonight. That was huge. Huge
In the
win.
game.
Well, the Bulldogs 20-13 winners tonight over Napoleon, and next week we have Falls Senior Parents Night, Falls Sports Senior Parents Night.
Who we got next week?
We'll have Bath coming to town, and
Okay.
as I mentioned, it'll be Fall Sports Senior Parents Night, as they will honor the seniors in the fall sports and their parents. So we invite you to be with us next week for that.
So they're going to get out there and give that river rock out sometime here if they
I'm
haven't
looking
already
for it.
got it.
I just told Jamie up top to look for the river rock because it's a presentation thing that they normally do, and I'm not sure where they're going to do it, but I think the Crescent News is going to be standing around somewhere out there. I see Chip Maxey out there.
He's hard to miss.
Yeah, those stripes are going the wrong way. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Chip.
Chip's a former colleague of ours, I'll have you.
I don't. Yeah, Chipper Dale. So anyway, where is the river rock?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's been stolen.
I don't know. Maybe Napoleon forgot to bring it. Who knows?
Well, no, actually, I'll be honest with you. I saw the guy get out of the car across from me when I was coming in tonight.
Oh, okay.
He was carrying the river rock, and I said to this one kid, I said, go tackle him and take that from me because we're gonna get it anyway. Just bring it to me.
Yes. How fun is this,
Uh-oh.
guys?
We got stuff flying everywhere.
Yes. How fun is this, guys, to see this crowd fired up and those students out there celebrating with the football team? I mean, this is awesome.
You know,
it really is.
The only thing I hate about these Thursday night games is that
There
every
they
one of
go.
these kids has to come back, and we have to come back to work tomorrow, most of us anyway.
Right.
This kind of sucks.
Well, what are you going to do?
That's all right. Well, final scores are always going to be happy. I don't care. They're going to come to school tomorrow. What are they going to make them do, huh?
Love hearing on Defiance. By the way, our field commanders for the band of class this year are Betsy Lawson, Blair Mertz, and Kara Schudel. They did an awesome job tonight as
That's
well.
right. They helped us win the game, Nate.
Yes, I mean, the band was awesome tonight. And you said earlier, keep on playing during the fourth quarter. That gave them a lot of momentum, too. A lot of positive energy and a lot of positive spirit, that's for sure.
All right, let's listen to that band for a few seconds here. Well, Jerry, I think we're going to wrap this thing up, all right? What do you say?
Sounds good, Kurt. I tell you, for Nate Marroquin, Curtis Aldridge, I'm Jerry Bush, and hey, final score here at Fred Brown Stadium, Defiance beating the arch rival Napoleon Wildcats. Final score, Defiance 20, Napoleon 13. Till next week, we'll see you guys back here at Fred Brown. Good night.